Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another video. And yeah, this is the recovery session from the Carabao Cup final Heartbreak yesterday. Tin Pot Trophy, anyway, doesn't truly matter. But we will get into everything regarding the Carabao Cup final. The Stormtroopers up front, the Warriors at the back. Penalties, which I'll be real, like we can't really blame Kepa too much for. It's definitely a little bit embarrassing, but it's 100% not his fault as well. Yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. You guys already know on the way to the stream. And yeah, let's get into it. Do your scope. You said you messaged me. All right, cool. I'll check my DMs. Yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Yeah, if you're a Liverpool fan in here, kindly go fuck yourself. And let's get into the stream. Alex, first off, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm good. Disappointed, but it was a quality game, quality final. It's unlucky, but we move on. Some minerals are not present, so but we knew that.
Yeah. Sadly for everyone in the comment section, Johnny will not be on this stream, sadly, but we will bring him on a few streams to talk about Mason Mount, because we'll go into Mason Mount, but I've got a few thoughts I want to say on it. Not a lot is negative based on Mount. There's a few that I want to speak about in terms of lineup too, but we'll get into it. Josh, what were you saying, bro?
Yeah, man. I'm kind of like, listen, it's a cup final. I think for a cup final, that's about as entertaining of a game as you're going to see. It was, back and forth. Both teams had some chances. I do think we created the better chances, if I'm being honest. Thought Mendy was sensational yesterday. Made some brilliant saves. Hard done maybe by a couple of calls, but Liverpool might have an argument on that as well. Yeah, like I didn't have a huge problem with the game in general. To be honest with you, I saw some people after the game complaining about certain things. I mean, like, listen, Mendy wouldn't have done any worse than Kepa. I mean, he didn't save a single shot, so there's no way to do any worse than that. But at the end of the day, you're talking about some of the best penalty takers in the world. The penalties will all pretty tough to save. It is what it is, man. But yeah, I thought there were some really good performances to talk about as well. I'm sure everybody can do their intro, but I thought there were some fantastic players out there yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and I need to remove this comment. My bad. Chris, what were you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, not the greatest, but it was a great performance from Chelsea defense, midfield, but we had Stormtroopers up front, couldn't shoot. Only if we had a shooter on the bench who could have played, but
we didn't.
We did on the bench.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he had one shot and pull it in, and it should have counted. So yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. He had the cross.
Now is not the time for Werner prop, Chris.
No, it was not about Werner.
I'm talking about
Lukaku.
You're talking about Lukaku. He was offside, so it
Chris,
doesn't matter.
Chris, do you remember the moment when Alonso passed it to him? He couldn't put it back into the goal with the left foot.
What,
Yeah.
Liverpool game?
No, yeah.
No,
that
Man United game.
All right, Jamie, I'm glad I missed that game.
I must have missed. I swear he only had one.
You must have missed. Yeah, you must have missed.
Well, he still had that good chance and pull it in. Like we had some killer chances and we missed. So,
But it didn't count, so it doesn't matter.
Just shush, Chris. Let people say hello to
It's
people.
such a trash v garbage argument. I can't lie.
I know.
Right, Fata, what were you saying, bro? I swear if you're here to do Werner prop too.
7 straight to Wembley. 5 domestic cups at Wembley. Lost. What else? If you want to include our community shield, so this is the second time in 1 year that I've been in Wembley. Lost. I'm a curse, literally. I don't know why.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, so you've never seen us win at Wembley?
Huh?
Have you never seen us win at Wembley?
Only once. That's United one.
Oh, the cup final.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're actually a jinx. Sell your ticket, but cool, fair enough. Seen one win.
Good.
Take a game off.
I thought you were CFC Daily for a second, for fuck's sake. But yeah, big up yourself anyway. Jesters, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I took a day to take everything in. I did taxes yesterday, so that had to be done.
I've done mine.
Fun. I thought we played very well. Other than the finishing, I think we found our starting front three. You can throw Ziyech in there as a rotational
I'm sorry,
piece.
no. Oh God, no.
Mike is on.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
Justice, go on anyway. Go on anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a bunch of people come out of the woodwork. If so and so was playing, if that person was playing, well, guess what? The reason they're not playing is they're not doing anything, coming off an injury, and most of them wouldn't be in a position to score those goals anyway, and that's why they're not playing in that front three. The reason that we looked so good is because we had the right pieces in the places they need to be to get in those positions. We just didn't finish them. Like you said, Stormtrooper shooting. And that's what cost us the game. Other than that, people pointing to where they want the ball and being offside because they're pointing again. Not the first time it's happened.
You talking about the Lukaku one?
Yeah, that's not.
See,
the
it
first
wasn't
time
even just a hand for me. It was another. I'll get into it later.
It's his arm. He's like, pass me the ball here.
No, but it's not just
and
that.
you're
It's like he's
offside.
calling for it about 5-10 seconds in advance, and Chalobah's just taking extra touches. Both of them play into my mind for me. But that was another issue I saw in the game. We hold on the ball for way too long. Way too long.
I'm just saying that shot that he scored, that's why he was offside, because he had his arm out.
You can score with your arm.
If he would have kept his arm down, he would have been onside.
No, yeah, I get that, but like, should an arm be offside though?
No,
Well, in the rules,
He's
it is.
on
It
for
doesn't
me.
matter what we
No,
say.
shoulda,
The
woulda,
rules
in
are.
there.
Right.
That's the
Right.
thing.
Because how I look at it, like, you can't score with your arm. You don't get like advantage of speed with your arm. So
You
don't.
can with your shoulder.
And it wasn't.
Are we
shoulder,
just
it was
getting
like
straight
arm part.
into this?
Yeah, you know
Well,
what?
again,
Big up
it's-
Brusco,
it-
big up Dylan, big up Andrew. Getting to it.
It's the rules of the game that is on offside.
Alright, so-
It doesn't matter if we think it is or not. The rules
No,
of the game.
so-
offside.
Hold on.
is offside.
So wait. So I haven't looked
Can
at
we
it
just
back.
call criticism to yesterday's game, not someone's career overall? We just limit it
What
to
the
that
fuck?
for tomorrow's. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it's
No,
it's not gonna be
hold
that
on.
way.
So wait, the
still
Lukaku. I
think
haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it back. So I just thought it was his actual hand, not his shoulder.
No, they
I
would
didn't
call a
know
hand
from
offside.
They do the line from like his elbow, like
I'm
elbow
not
It goes
down.
to his shirt.
What was it? Wait. So was it his sleeve? If it was his sleeve,
Yes.
then I get.
It
Okay,
was.
It was his
I
sleeve.
thought all I saw was skin. I didn't see no sleeve. But
No,
regardless, it looked close. I didn't think it was offside, but I was happy for it to be like ruled off because Liverpool had a controversial one as well. But still, I don't know.
I don't think Liverpool is controversial.
Yeah, it's
Well,
I thought
It's actual law.
I would have been fuming if that was against us.
No.
I mean, if that was us.
Well,
I can if you don't know the law, you can be pissed off. But if you do,
No,
know the
like
law,
I
that
understand
is different.
technically, like it should have been offside, but it's one of those rules where it's like, really, you
But
call
there
it off
wasn't.
the bat?
There was
Yeah.
there wasn't. He. If we go into
They
that
called it the
particular-
Maguire the week.
I didn't
the week
actually-
before.
I didn't
Do you
actually
know
see
what-
the Liverpool offside though. Was it was
Yeah.
it blatant?
No.
So-
So
Yes,
Van
it
Dijk
was blatant. He was holding
Yeah,
Reece
it was
James
great
back.
deal.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a hand. You can see a
Yeah.
hand across the.
He's
so
impeding the player while
the
offside.
reason why
Yeah.
reason why
Okay.
it's actually
okay.
it's
Yeah.
hold on a second. If there's a how you say chronologically going.
Yeah,
So the first foul was offside because the reason why they called it offside because he was playing the defender from an offside position. So that was the offside part of it. But if he was onside, they would have called the foul.
So it's just
No,
showing-
there was
showing
no
images
foul.
again.
It
Yes,
is
it
a
was a
foul.
foul. He grabbed him.
You got
He
one.
grabbed him and did not let him.
No,
It's like a basketball.
No, hold on. Let me look at this back. That was not. A
You can
foul.
look all you want
Before you
to.
can't, here's the funny part. If you never looked at it again and you debating,
I did. I watched it at the day on like I saw all the replays and I looked at it and I was like, oh, I'm not too sure.
Watch
Like
his
like
midriff.
Josh
Watch
said,
his
yeah. If
jersey.
you're holding him off from an offside position, it's offside.
exactly.
He's
No. I did.
impeding the player in
Yeah,
an offside
no,
position.
no.
That's offside.
I agree
I
with
got
you
the best
impeding.
view in the house. I can't lie. Just to stop for a sec. I got the best view in the house. It wasn't offside.
well, weren't you up a tier?
No,
Potter, you don't have
no,
a
no,
better
no,
view than
but
the
no, no,
camera.
no.
You can
Van
see it
Dijk
from the
was-
TV.
I swear you were up a tier.
No,
I'm
no,
behind
Van
the
Why
Dijk
are you
was
not
offside.
calling offsides?
No. Van
It's
Dijk was
clearly
offside.
offside.
It's clearly
That was
offside.
Yeah,
We're
that's-
talking about this, Potter.
Because
We're
Van Dijk
talking
was
about
no.
Liverpool offside, not ours.
Hold on. The two talking ones that I have is I just feel like the touch was slight from my first viewing, and second of all, I'm surprised that VAR actually looked at it. That's the bit that I felt was surprising.
Yeah,
think
everyone
somebody
was shocked about that. To be fair, everyone
Yeah,
didn't
because
think he was going to
somebody
look
made
over.
a comment that VAR looked to disallow that goal, and compared to other decisions I've seen in like just across other games, it did look like they were kind of searching to lock that goal off.
I
Oh
saw
my
it.
God,
I
get
they
that,
saw it
did
when
the
the ball
same
was
thing for 3
played.
games before. Maguire
And
got
they-
the
Which
same
game?
thing. Maguire when United got
Nah.
got the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
foul.
They did the same thing.
did,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
mean, nah? What do you mean, nah?
I didn't say no.
You did.
I didn't say no. That wasn't me. I just said that. I've
Hold on
seen
a
like
second.
stuff.
Here's the miracle. Here's the miracle of recording the shit.
Hold on. All I'm
Again, mute
saying,
if
all
you're
I'm
gonna
saying,
rewind.
I will.
Yeah.
all I'm saying
No
is I've seen Fugazi things happen in the penalty box and it hasn't been called. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
yeah,
for example, as Pulisic getting headlocked by Harry Maguire and it not being called by VAR.
Yeah, that was
you know
the
what I mean?
season
Like
before. Let's keep
Because it's a
relevant.
corner's a
Come
different.
on.
Let's keep
Why-
relevant. It's a
Yeah.
season before. We're talking about something that happened this season.
No,
They've
I know,
called it
but
before. It was called that
yeah.
they didn't have any.
Look, can I be real? We could go back and forth about offsides all that we want to do. We would have won the game if it weren't for the same thing that cost us all the fucking time, which was just our shocking finishing.
But that's not.
Yeah,
that's,
true.
Oh yeah,
That's not the debate.
yeah.
That's the debate is offsides. If we're playing on the offsides, that it is. The reason why I think Lukaku should have stayed because the law changed this season from last season. But I said the lines
Yeah.
will be wider for the players to help forward position players.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's the biggest problem.
They
for
did
me.
say that.
Why
yeah.
did? Can I finish my sentence, please? Why did this didn't still a nail like not nail? How you say it? Anyway, like the lines are still thin. Why is it? Because the law changed this season. They said it's supposed to be a bit. It didn't supposed to be this narrative as it is. This is number one. The other one, I'll explain it again for the people on the bus in the back that don't listen to the teacher. There's a matter of the law that is if you standing in offside position first and you impeach the player, that's called offside. If it was onside, it will be foul. That's how law is. If you don't like it, it's your problem. It's happened for a couple of times. If you don't like it, it is the law. I don't.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's like a basketball player. He's standing in front of the guy, doesn't let him in. It's called blocking.
Yeah.
And you, like, for example, if Van Dijk's arm will not be across James' belly, do you think James could have run to the back and actually helped?
I think
At least,
that one.
at least he could have did something that what's his name, Rudiger would not have to go and jump in front of him. At least they will
Show the
will do
picture
that.
again, please. That Van Dijk.
So let's complain about something.
No,
else.
that one. I thought that was a foul by Van Dijk.
Exactly, it is a foul.
No,
but the
yeah,
problem is
no.
he was
I do believe
offside
he was
first.
impeded. Yeah, I do believe he was impeded.
Let's talk about the red card that wasn't.
I know, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he needed
no.
stitches after that.
He got 6
No,
stitches.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't want to know
That
where he
one-
got stitches.
Hold on. If the man got stitches from his ding ding, he got man of the match because you got to get a trophy for that.
Well,
Yeah, they had to
Liverpool
reset
plays
the
on.
back together.
I'll be so.
People
Before the
who said that it was
the
50-50. People,
No,
hold
oh,
on.
they
I'm sorry to
can
interrupt.
suck
People who saying
No.
50-50, and he was attempted to get the ball. You're right. It is 50-50. He didn't only got one ball. He got both of them.
Yeah.
Both challenges.
No,
Yeah, but
I'm
see,
sorry.
they're
Literally.
calling.
Okay, you go.
They're calling follow-throughs this year, so you've seen red cards given for follow-throughs. That
I
one
mean,
should have been.
I think the only reason why it wasn't given is because they both missed the ball. But literally, Keita's foot is so much higher, and he's literally it's just reckless. Do you know what I mean?
I was like,
Irresponsible.
only one made contact with their foot, and that's Keita.
Yeah, that should have been a red card. Everybody
No,
said it should have been a red card.
That- it
One
should have
thing
been
I
a
wanna
clear
know,
red
though.
card, yeah.
Yeah, what I was going to say is that regarding to that red card, right? There was a red card that happened. Do you guys remember the Chelsea Southampton game where Jorginho got annihilated for that pass back?
Mm-hmm.
If you think of that, and that's given us a red card, then what's different between that and this red card situation?
Exactly. That was a red card after he went to the monitor to check too.
No. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the point, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I think the only reason why that one was a red card because Jorginho actually had the ball and then he got crunched. Whereas this one, neither of them got the ball. So it kind of, even regardless of that, I still believe that should be a red card.
What do you mean neither? Chalobah got the ball clearly.
Yeah, he did actually get the ball.
He actually did win the ball, yeah.
I'm trying to look back at it now.
And listen, to be fair, there could have been a shout even for a pass back from Trent that the keeper caught on.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
but they never called. They never
like,
called
me and my buddy argued about it a little bit. My buddy was saying like he's trying to clear the ball, maybe, but
the funny
I don't know. It felt like
it's a volley.
In real time, it felt like a little bit of a pass back.
No, it is, but it's a volley, so it's kind of like I see why they didn't because it's hard.
It's close. It's close. It's close.
Yeah, it's not a straight off like pass. Yeah,
I think the ref tried it. The referee tried to keep the game. Not be saying that he's on he didn't want to be what's his name,
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor or Mike Dean, yeah.
He literally, I mean, props to him, but the VAR is the one. Like I said, the VAR is not a problem. The people that run
the VAR is not the problem. We've been saying this for a while now.
No, the VAR was a problem. I just sent Lewis a picture.
The VAR wasn't a problem.
No. The people that run in the VAR.
The people that run in the problem.
Well, then VAR is a problem because it is.
So therefore VAR should be scrapped. Yes,
no,
it's not running
you can't scrap it now. It's too late.
No, that's not.
It's not too late. The project has failed.
It's not essentially.
The project hasn't failed because in Europe it works. The problem is here.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to show that picture I sent you?
European.
No. But hold on. But hold on. Like, let me just before. Like, they don't use VAR. They don't use VAR in the Championship or League One, so get rid of it in the Prem as well. If the people running it here can't do it, it's the same thing. All the other leagues have 5 substitutes, but we only have 3, so we can be exempt.
See, from this picture makes so much sense. Like, where did they see the offside in that? Like, where did they draw the line from?
Why is the wait? Hang on.
The white vertical line is where they drew the line in the game on that part of his arm. Which is not.
I'm gonna leave and jump back. My screen is lagging. I don't know what's going
on. Well, it's not a moving screen. It is a still.
I don't actually think that this is the.
This is a bit.
This is somebody at home did their own line. So
because that green line is kind of pointless.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get the green line.
What? So now we're talking about that hand is offside then, yeah?
No, I'm thinking somebody used
Abu. Is that what we're doing right now, yeah? So that.
No, what they're saying is VAR got the lines wrong. He was onside.
No, Mila.
Okay.
And Lukaku could have scored another final.
I know it was set up so perfect. It was set up so perfectly for him too, man.
Oh yeah, I remember. That shot was out of nowhere though. He couldn't do much more on that shot.
He did score the goal. like
that first shot. I know what you're on about now as well. When you went to me, talking about Lukaku, that shot was out of nowhere, and he actually did a good effort to it. So I can't really complain about that.
I mean, I actually thought he was okay when he came on, to be honest. I know people want to slay him, but...
Oh, who are you getting at?
No. It's Leslie Bell. She, I don't know if it's he or she, but she mentioned my name on Terrace, and she was saying that I'm different on a different stream, like and she called me a fraud. Like he called me a. Like I said, I don't know who the person is. Like, called me a fraud, and I would like to explanation what's the fraud means. So, if you please make in the chat what's the fraud means. What did I do to you? Thank you. We'll move on.
Big up Charlie, who says Chalobah should have passed it earlier. This was another one of my issues as well. It wasn't just Chalobah, but it was a few players. It's a common feature in our play. We take way too many touches and we ignore the runs that are being made instantly. We don't move the ball quickly enough. That's why the Lukaku offside also happened, in my opinion. It wasn't just his hand, which was a part to play, but he was calling for it a good 2 or 3 touches before Chalobah released it.
Yeah,
and
but he might not have been. He might not have been
early, he might be onside.
That's the
I
problem.
thought it was a good pass. He might not have been open.
You know, it was a good pass. It was timed wrongly. He should have done it 2-3 touches earlier.
Yeah, but who's to say Lukaku's in position to receive it at that point? You know, it's like,
there was one from, I think, Mount, a forward pass. Like that one I don't really recall as well because it didn't lead to anything because it was a wasted chance.
It's the problem. That's why we want somebody different in the midfield in the first place. So it's like going back to the original problem of the Chelsea this season. It's a midfield. We wanted to be playing quicker and faster. You know what I'm saying? But that it is what it is. And I say our midfield is not solid enough forwards. Like if our midfield was, if we had somebody that can pass the ball through the midfield, Lukaku will score more goals. I still don't like him, but he will score more goals. Werner will score more goals, especially against the teams like Liverpool that playing high back line.
Yeah, you're wilding now. You're wilding. You wilding, bro. You wilding.
Yeah.
He did score 20. He had 27 goal contributions last season. So
I'm not saying like people thinking like, oh, if you bring Werner, like I'm comparing him to the Messi or Ronaldo. That's not what it is. I'm saying he will have better conversion rate than what he is now. That's what it is. He will have a better conversion rate. Same as Lukaku.
No, you won't.
That doesn't even make.
Well, here's the thing, Andrew. You can say no, but the facts are on my side. Even if you don't respect the Bundesliga, he did score more goals. So it is a fact. What you're saying? No. What you're saying is it's not gonna happen. Yours is predicting. Mine is a fact.
So are you.
Okay, can we get?
Because this isn't the hang on. This isn't the Bundesliga. It's the Premier League, and it's proven.
But no,
he's not proven.
No.
When he's no. Let me finish. Because you let me finish.
Well, by the time you're gonna finish, you never get anybody pregnant.
Sorry, I coughed and missed what you said. Sorry. I was just saying. Listen, I don't believe he will because of the positions he got into last season. Were easy positions, and he still missed. I don't think his conversion rate will go up at all. Maybe the chances he will get, but I don't believe his conversion rate will go up.
Yeah, that doesn't
chances
make sense.
Maybe, but not the conversion rate. So that's where I differ on.
If anything, his conversion rate will get worse because he will miss more of the chances he's getting.
That's why I'm comparing him to Sterling. That's why I compare him to Sterling. Sterling is You can see that. You can see that.
I don't think Timo Schun's been that bad this season though. Like compared to last season.
That's how you debate.
Yeah, because he's not getting as many. He's not getting as many.
This is how the debate actually works.
He has good shots.
People let people
listen
explain.
And you converse. Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. Like for example, Sterling. Sterling is a bad finisher, but he has so many chances that he doesn't dwell on them for the next 30 minutes. Oh, I will get another chance.
Yeah, it
doesn't mean that. Look, it doesn't mean that I think that Timo Werner is going to be top Premier League scorer. I'm just saying he could be better than what he is now.
I agree with the chances.
You apologize to me and tell me I'm your king.
Fucking hell, I just heard that. Big up Charlie saying about Werner, he was totally poor all the way. I don't think he was that bad when he came off. I think he offered a lot when he came off.
No, I mean, he was better. He was better than Pulisic.
I'll be real, his touches are still a bit.
He was better than Pulisic.
What?
He was better than Pulisic. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you serious?
When he came on, was his link up bad or good?
Ooh, I'm gonna cook some people today.
Go ahead.
Let's make a point.
No
Hold on,
flame.
you guys go ahead. You guys, let me just let you know.
No,
you're
go
the one who
ahead.
made the
Go
statement.
ahead.
No,
Let
do
me
it.
make that
This is you,
stupid-ass
man.
statement.
I need to hear what you're saying.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna come with smoke for Mount today, but if you want to back your boy Pulisic was a fucking ghost, my guy.
Was he?
I don't remember him. Yes, I don't remember him doing anything. Okay, cool.
Hold on a second. What about pass to Mount that Mount should have scored?
No, hold on. I came to violate Mount today. I came to smoke this bitch. But some people want to defend Pulisic. He can get some too. This guy is too inconsistent.
Pulisic can get no.
Yeah. I want to cook Mount. I want to cook Mount. I want to cook Mount. I want to cook Mount.
One at a time.
Let's cook Mount. But
Let's cook Mount. Let's cook Mount. Let's
Can
cook
I be
Mount.
real?
Let's cook Mount.
If
Fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wait.
Let's go into Mason.
Wait. Before we go into Mason Mount,
let's cook Mount. But
No,
you just said
you just made a statement that Werner was better than Pulisic.
He was
Werner was better than
on
Pulisic
there.
yesterday.
I don't know why people not seeing that.
I don't know where you're getting that.
But he was not terrible. Let's get that right. Mount
Who?
was terrible.
Mount was a terrorist yesterday, a literal terrorist. Okay, hold on.
here's the thing. Like, when we talk about Mason Mount, like, I totally understand that his performance was awful and he spurned our best chances. But what did I say before we got into the final? I said that he hasn't played since the Club World Cup.
That's not an excuse, Lewis.
Wait.
No,
He was on crutches a week ago. Why was he picked to start with no sharpness?
I don't think.
If you get at Mount, you have to get at Tuchel for starting.
No.
Ziyech was injured. That's why.
You know why? You know why that's not an excuse? Because Chalobah and James both had the same issues he did, and they've been out longer than he has in terms of they came in and looked shaky. Both of them
James came off the bench.
It doesn't matter. Both of them.
Yeah, it does. Players have been playing for 70-something minutes on that pitch. They're a lot more tired. It's easy for him to integrate.
No, Chalobah certainly. Chalobah started that first half poorly. Don't interrupt me, please. Chalobah started that first half poorly. Was getting run ragged by Mane and Diaz. Second half, he was exceptional. Mount started poorly, got worse as the game went on. That's why it's not an excuse.
Was Chalobah injured?
Yes. But I think he recovered a little bit a while ago. I don't think it was.
Yeah, but it's his first game back. It's his first game back, and training's not the same as games.
He played minutes before. He played minutes before.
When did Chalobah get injured?
Oh, hold on, Jesus!
What
are we talking about here?
Is it last Liverpool game?
Yeah,
it's Mount and Pulisic, but we're talking about injuries.
Everybody else.
Okay, why are we talking about Chalobah if we're talking about Mount and Pulisic?
Yeah, here's the thing.
Because I'm saying there's no excuse for Mount's performance yesterday. There is no excuse.
No, there is.
What about Timo?
No, his performance was poor in spite of it, but I said he shouldn't have started because he wouldn't be sharp. And
okay, cool. So
who would you start then?
Okay, cool. So
Ziyech was out as well. He weren't even on the bench. It probably would have been Werner. It probably would have been.
But how many minutes Werner played?
And he looked good.
No.
Werner's sharp.
He didn't look good. He was offside every time.
No. He looked good.
Can I just say, the worst bit about how the way Pulisic to an extent, but more importantly Mount played, is the fact that we two people on this channel that we have, the multiple people have said are limited in Lukaku and Werner came on and the level didn't lower. We didn't look worse.
There's
that tells you how bad that Pulisic, but like not that much, but specifically Mount was. How are you coming off and a guy coming on that literally all he can do is make runs off the ball? The level is not going worse. We're not getting worse by a more limited footballer coming on. That shows you how bad you were.
Did we have a chance after they came off?
Yes.
Lukaku had that one that Kelleher saved.
Lukaku
had that chance just before the end of the game.
So one chance. We had one chance.
No. Just to stop that. Regardless of chances, we looked better with them on the pitch.
No, we didn't. We had one chance.
Two chances.
We controlled the game a lot. We controlled the game a lot more.
It had nothing to do with Timo Werner and Lukaku.
And
And
even
then
Lukaku, yes.
Oh,
Lukaku, yes.
Jorginho was on the pitch.
Yeah, Jorginho wasn't like granted. I think
That
it
way we had
also has,
control.
you have to factor in the fact that Liverpool did get a lot more tired than we were definitely fitter going later on to the match. But still, Lukaku did have an impact, definitely more than Pulisic and Mount.
No, he didn't. He didn't do anything. What's
We looked better with him on the pitch against tired legs.
Didn't.
Yes, we did.
In what aspect?
Okay, cool. So Lukaku held. Okay, cool. So when we're going up, we had Lukaku. Lukaku knocked down the ball and was able to pass it off. When he wasn't there, we wasn't getting.
Oh, it's like these guys never watched Lukaku play before.
Literally, I think 2 or 3 or 4 times he got the we lobbed the ball up to him. He knocked it down, and we could pass it, and we could try and build from there. That happened a couple. That happened a couple times. And even regardless, why am I even backing this point? Pulisic did nothing. So literally, if Lukaku had the same 7 touches he had against Palace, it still would have been better than Pulisic. Pulisic is fuck all. Oh, stop it.
The only reason why we're saying that about Pulisic is because he missed those chances in the first half.
No. This is listen. So my hold on. You guys have spoke the whole time. Listen, my smoke for Pulisic isn't even just because of this match. It's because of the fact that this guy goes hot on cold every game after game. He could score a goal next last game. This game he comes and does nothing, and then everything is a-okay because what? I don't know. He has that left wing statistic of his goal tally. It means nothing. This guy is far too inconsistent. He goes cold.
Do you know why he goes hot and cold? Because he's the only attacker in our entire team. No, because he's the only attacker in our entire team since Tuchel's come in that hasn't had a run of games in his actual position, might I add.
Exactly.
He's the only attacker.
Yeah,
I just think that's
they moved Mount over at some point in the first half for whatever reason.
I just think that's waffle. I just think that's waffle though, because literally, I think if we gave it doesn't, but I don't think it would, because we gave Hudson-Odoi a run of games, and we could still see at the end of the day he wasn't good enough. And I think the same thing will happen to Pulisic because he just fundamentally isn't.
We've seen him in a run of games. He led the
Hold
team,
on.
I don't understand what you're saying.
He doesn't have the fundamentals to sustain a career in the Premier League. He just doesn't. He's not as quick as Ross was.
That's all waffle. You have no idea what you're talking about.
My man, you haven't made a single point yet. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Because we keep fucking switching.
Okay, that's not on him.
To me.
Why are you going at him? He's not the one switching himself mid-game.
Every game.
You're not hearing me. We're switching points.
Because you're not saying anything. You're just rambling, dude.
Every game this season, Pulisic has started at left wing. He has had an impact every single game.
He started left wing this game, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
And he had an impact.
He played on the right side. They moved Mount
on the right side. Also, he was the one who made the pass for Mount to fuck up. If Mount scores that, we're talking about a Pulisic assist, and we're talking about in a very different way.
I'm not on that GA shit. Nah. He was very, very invisible for the majority of the game.
He was involved in every good play we had in the first half. Every single one of them. He was involved.
I don't believe that.
You're wrong. I'm telling you a fact. And you're saying I don't believe that. Then you're believing fairy tales.
I can tell you from what I saw Havertz moving very well. I didn't see Pulisic on the ball. I didn't see that because what do we know Pulisic is for? He's driving with the ball. He's carrying the dribbles. He did none of that.
Just tell me he did what?
No. Yeah. For the Mount miss, yes, I agree. It just came to me. Yes, he did do that. But other than that, what else?
Well, he was a couple of times he was in the box, tried to get at the ball to knock it in because nobody was there. He actually really good. He actually really good to read where the danger of the ball gonna go. So he was in the box trying to get at the end of those crosses in the box a couple of times.
Yeah.
But I'm agreed that he did not have really good performance. But by saying he was ghost and he was shit. A bit of stretch.
No, because
big stretch of imagination compared to the Mount. Actually,
I just believe for what we brought this guy in to do, game after game, he's just not doing it. You know what I mean?
Of
And I
course,
don't
game
think
after
anybody
game,
can argue.
because he
Play
does.
game after
This is the
game.
problem. He doesn't have a game
Okay,
after game.
okay, cool. Fuck that. Just game. Like he's just okay. Then you're gonna say he doesn't get run of games. Okay, whatever. But regardless, whenever I see Christian Pulisic on the pitch, I don't see him do like that much. Unless, or okay, I don't know.
Yeah, you only watch him when he scores. That's the
No,
only thing.
I watch every game. I watch every game. There even, you know what? There are games where he does score where I'm just like, I'm like, okay, you got away with one. Everyone's gonna say you played good because he scored, but it's not true. There are so many games.
Just say you don't like the player and move on.
Yeah,
You're trying to
man.
convince all of
But
us
it's not.
he's a
But it's
crap
not.
player.
But it's
That
not
makes
that.
more
Who's your
sense than anything
replacement?
you've said yet.
Who's your replacement?
Oh,
Who's your
okay.
replacement in the team?
It's not about replacement. Listen, if we're not going to talk about these things, then where can we have these?
Because
discussions?
you're
no, you just
you're
no,
chatting
just
waffle.
drop. Okay,
You're
so
chatting
now you're
waffle. You
mixing.
said Werner was
You're
better than
mixing.
Pulisic in the
You're
game.
mixing two.
You're
whatever.
full of crap.
I
That's what
wouldn't
we're
say
saying.
that.
No, you're just biased, lad.
Out. Okay.
Just
No,
drop the
I'm not
American
having
bias.
this.
It doesn't make
Werner
it. It just
did nothing
drop the
in
American
game.
bias.
He was always offside when he got the ball. So
No,
how do you
Werner's
say
like-
Werner had a
No,
better
he
game
Well,
than Pulisic?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did
but
nothing.
everybody was offside, so I don't really know what like.
But
the deal is
that was your statement.
What
Your
was my
statement
statement?
was Werner had a better game than Pulisic. You've not backed
just-
it up. All you've chatted is waffle.
No, hold
You've
on.
not said anything of fact.
But could you keep it
Please, if you're going to say something, have something to back it up.
I told you that when what my original point was Lukaku and Werner had more of an impact than Mason Mount, well, more positive impact than Mason Mount and Pulisic, and I don't think that's.
And I
That
can
is
tell
not
you for the
true.
fact this is the waffle. If you want to look
Okay.
at the definition of
Okay.
waffle, go into
Okay.
dictionary and
Okay.
type in those sentences which you
Okay.
just said, and that's a
No.
waffle.
Okay, cool. Cool. If that's what, okay, cool. That can be an opinion piece. But what I can say for sure is that we definitely looked better. I feel like the chances were coming more sporadically with Pulisic and Mount on the pitch. Whereas
We just
when
created one chance with Lukaku on the pitch. One chance.
no, but I'm not talking about just chance create. I'm talking about patterns of
So you
play.
just said-
To be honest,
retain more
no, let's be
possession.
real. We made more chances in the first half.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
You made
no,
better chances in the first half.
more clinical chances. But I'm just talking about patterns of play, and that we held the ball a little bit better.
We had better patterns of play in the first half.
One last point on Lukaku and Mount and Pulisic comparison. Here's the thing: Pulisic and Mount, as bad as they played, they did create something for each other.
Yes,
When Timo Werner came in and Lukaku came in, they didn't create nothing, but they didn't get at the end of nothing either. So how you can say that we improved when those two came in?
No.
didn't.
Okay, okay, cool. So you're talking about like the chance we created. Yes, fine. But I'm talking about like
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about chance created and chances put it in.
Hold on, I lagged. I didn't hear what you said. Say that again. Can you say that again? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, look, what I'm saying is like the Mount and Pulisic played the first when they on the field. They created more than when Lukaku came in and Timo Werner. They created.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And
I
they did
obviously.
not
I mean, I'm not.
By goal
And I'm not.
chances-
Yeah. They had good movement, and yeah, I agree with you with that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like during extra time, just move on. That can't be us.
I was gonna say my original point was that the level didn't drop. Not that they were better, that the level didn't drop. And considering, as I said, both Lukaku and Werner are very limited as footballers, and you're meant to be multifaceted, just kind of shows how shit you are in relation to Mount.
I can't be bothered anymore with these people's takes. The level did drop when Werner and
It didn't
Lukaku
drop.
came.
It didn't
It
get
did
worse.
drop.
No, it didn't.
We didn't
You
get
had
worse.
one chance, one
We
scoring
didn't
chance.
get
And they were
worse.
on the pitch.
Stop looking at the chances.
Offside.
Oh, don't look at the chance output. That's only what you do to win the game.
I'm not just
Let's
talking
look
about
at that,
chances.
though. Let's look at the way specifically you want to look at.
No, but that's exactly what you're doing. That's literally what you're doing.
No, I'm saying the patterns
guys,
of play were
this
not
is-
better.
Here's the thing. Here's
Goal
how you
chances
can.
weren't better.
Here's how you set the argument. You know that we go into those specific things that cost us the game, Mount and Pulisic, because those are great chances that they created. You don't go back to chances of Lukaku. You're saying we should have won the game at that time, but we didn't because the other chances wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? We're blaming Pulisic and Mount because they didn't finish the chances. When did you see the other when those two came in and saying like, "Oh, those should have put those chances should have
No. I'm not saying that
because those chances are not even created."
Yeah,
so how you can say the game
I
is
agree.
better?
No. So okay, cool. Because this wasn't even my original point. But I'm just saying hold on.
Hold on. I think there's a rational middle ground here of Mount playing really, really bad yesterday, and
he was always playing.
The reason why he was overprotected because some people call him for him to be sold, and I just think this season he has been poor. He has been poor overall, in my opinion. It's literally
I agree.
This hasn't been his best season, but based on the previous two, there's no way he should quote.
It depends what metric you're looking at. If you're looking specifically just at numbers, he's had a decent season with numbers. But if you're looking at performances, he's not been good with performances.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's been saved by GA mainly this season.
He's also an 8 playing as a forward.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. He was better last season. He was better last season.
I'm sorry, but
you can't keep shifting the no. Just I agree with you. But next season, if we do hopefully go for a formation change, we have better 8s coming in. So I don't know what to tell you.
No, if Mount is playing 8,
who's the 8 coming
very,
in?
very
No.
good.
Hold on. Here's what I see from Tuchel. I feel like Tuchel's tactical role has been changed this season and affected his overall game. But don't forget, Mount's performance this season have dropped off compared to last season.
Everybody's performance has dropped off compared to last season.
I just think people.
We gotta move on.
No. I just hold on. I just think with Mason Mount, people look at. I just feel like people look at the wrong things when they're judging him. They look at he's proper Chelsea, fighting for the badge, running to the bitter end. But we're not talking about his actual development as a player. I don't think his finishing has got any better than last season. I think chance creation, I think it was pretty good last season. I think this season, most of the chance created have come from corners. Like and no one's talking about these things because everyone's just hiding behind everything. Everyone's hiding behind proper Chelsea, top geezer. When I don't give a fuck about those things. That's why I was happy when Odoi was having a run of games. Go on.
All I can say about Mount, if you think for a second that the guy is going to be sold.
Oh, he's not.
Look at my face.
No.
If you can make me a big screen, I'll tell you will so fucking gonna be disappointed because he ain't going.
No. I don't think he's gonna be sold. I don't think he's gonna be sold. But I just think other players are developing better than he is. Gallagher. And if okay, what's it called?
When Mount is on loan, hold on a second. Handbrake.
Actually,
the handbrake. When Mount was on loan, he was the same hype.
Any chance you can come off for like 10 minutes and I can get Johnny in so I can hear what he has to say on Mount.
Oh boy.
I wonder what this all
Yeah, bless bro.
I can bounce. I gotta work.
No, it's cool. Andrew as well, man. Hop on in about 10 minutes, my guy.
This is
fine,
thing, right?
That's fine.
Can I just say this?
I need my daily dose of bullshit anyway. So it's all good.
Johnny, hop in, my guy. No,
okay. This is what I wanted. That's one.
To be fair, that doesn't feel right.
All I was going to say is I like Mason as a player, but I will be honest myself. I didn't think Mason had a good game yesterday. He was atrocious, and that's just me being honest. And I support Mason Mount. So
same thing. I don't think he had a good game. That we move on. That's it.
All I know is somebody on here about to get cooked. It is not me.
Listen, all I'm saying is like Mason. I just feel
it's not fair changing Scott because of fucking agenda, man.
You said it's only 10 minutes and then we'll get them both.
I don't care.
I kind of feel bad because I met Johnny yesterday and he's a really nice guy, so I do kind of feel bad.
Like Johnny in real life is completely different.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's two different people. Just before we'll go for a few of the super chats. Charlie says, "Do you think Ziyech should have started the game?" Yes, over Mount, but he was injured, so it don't really make too much of a difference. GoAM says, at least my idol Mason Milner finally lived up to his price tag. Oh, boy.
Didn't pay anything for him.
Simeon says, line was halfway between his sleeve and his elbow. That whole offside thing for Lukaku was hella confusing, but it still should have been played about 2 or 3 touches before. Declared says, is this the guy Nathaniel that went through puberty? I think he means duoscope. Not even sure, but does sound a bit deeper. And Felipe Barbosa says, Pulisic had a good pass the whole game and missed a clear goal. He doesn't have the level to play for Chelsea, and he never will. Self-criticism, people. You can criticize performance as well, but, it's just the finishing for me. Like if the final product was a bit better,
but you could say the same thing about Ziyech. But look where Ziyech's been in performance now. He's been doing better, I personally think, much better than Pulisic.
No. I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, but think about it like this: what do we bring the 2 of them in for? Like Pulisic for like his creativity through his dribbling, and Ziyech for his creativity through his passing. And as it's looking like Ziyech's he's playing a little bit better with his passing, but tap into the back post and scoring goals. You know what I mean? We're not getting what we paid for these players. Same thing with Werner. Same thing with Lukaku.
Right, Johnny. I know you're only here for 10 minutes, and I know most of this conversation is going to be about Mount, so I will just start. Now, I know he wasn't fully sharp for this game, but this is why I said he shouldn't have started. Because he weren't going to get a good performance out of him because he hasn't played in over 2.5 weeks and he literally came out on crutches, and it literally happened today.
Well, I think everyone also, well, I'll say this, Liz, because I can't be too long, obviously. But big up for having me on, so he played Mount on the left because of Alonso, clearly, and that meant Pulisic going on the right. I would have wanted Mount on the right and Pulisic on the left. But obviously, the gaffer made that call because he wanted that extra protection for Alonso. So that answers that sort of that part of it. Now, for me, Mount had to start that game, whether he was match sharp or not. That's how important he is, and that's the gaffer's call.
He had no sharpness.
Yeah. Well, we know that. I've been telling you lot for a long time. A player doesn't get match sharpness just by being thrown in. They need at least a game, maybe 2, to get their sharpness. And
but then you see why he shouldn't have started.
No, because what he offers is too important to not have against Liverpool. And
but he can't offer it because he's not sharp.
Well, he didn't. No.
Just quickly.
Hold on. No. Let me land because I ain't got long yet. So basically, if you look at the chances that he had, all right, the first chance he dispossessed the ball off Mane. Then it went out to Pulisic to Kai, and then Kai, he pelted it, completely outran Trent.
That's what you're doing, man.
Yeah, and got into the position to volley, to volley. And I think the goalie made a save. I was far away and I haven't seen the highlights. So I was fucking up in the gods at the ground. But that was that chance. The chance, there was another chance where he hit the post, which is just unlucky for me. I think that was the ball from Pulisic.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So that was a bit unlucky. I think if he was match sharp, I think he's getting a hat trick, to be honest with you, if he was match sharp. But he wasn't. But
which is why he shouldn't have started.
Well, no, this is the thing, yeah. I'll tell you why it's important he played. Not only his defensive role in the team, his pressing. When Lukaku and Timo Werner came on, we lost all of that. We didn't have any pressing. We didn't create many great chances.
Yeah, shut up. We created more chances when Werner and Lukaku started. Before he starts going...
Shut up, Klasrif, yeah? I ain't got long. You can waffle after, mate. Yeah?
No.
Just mute him, bro.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
1 second, bro. Go on.
Mute him or take him out because he'll keep coming in and out.
Go on, Johnny.
The bottom line is, his defensive work, his positional awareness, his IQ in the position was all bang on. We didn't have anyone else in that front line be in those pockets of space to have those chances that he missed, No one else offered that in the rest of the game when he went off. Lukaku's goal maybe was or wasn't offside. I think it's very harsh to give that offside, personally. And I think we should have got that goal. Kai Havertz was offside twice, put the ball in there. All right. Timo Werner didn't really do anything in that game for me. Pulisic came off. Now, for me personally, I think where the manager, where he made the mistake instead of bringing on Lukaku and Werner, I think he either brings one of those on, and he had to bring on Jorginho, because in the middle of the park, the control of the game wasn't there. Every time Kante got the ball, his actual progressive play was terrible. Kovacic was too busy pressing and trying to get ball recovery with Kante. So they were so focused in that with Liverpool's press, they didn't have the calmness and the sort of the guile that Jorginho gives you. And we saw that when he did come on, we controlled it a lot better. So that's what I would have done. Left Mount on for maybe another 5-10 minutes because he can't play a full 90 because he's only just come back in. But no one else in that front line offered what Mount did. And if Mount did score those goals, or one of those goals, everyone will be loving him.
Bro, I get that, but the same thing for Pulisic. Like, come on, we can't.
No, but listen, Pulisic lost the ball many times. I was frustrated with him. He lost the ball a lot of the time in that game. But he did play a good ball to Mount. That's the only thing I can think he did personally. And at the end of the day, Pulisic is not very good on the right. He's better on the left. So I'll defend Pulisic in that respect. But don't tell me that Lukaku and Timo, who are supposedly match fit and fit, came on and made a fucking difference, because they didn't. We didn't play very well.
They provided a different outlook.
Talk about the stats.
We didn't play.
The guy, the yellow guy. Can I also have a meaning? Like, I want to speak. Like the amount of lies you send us. Listen, if you talk about
one at a time, Klaus, I actually want to hear what you got to say. Go for it.
Can I start? The guy on the yellow guy, the Excel guy, was spot on. Werner, Lukaku, and what's his name? Kai Havertz created more chances than Mount.
No, I never said that.
Wait. I can tell you right now. I can count you right now. Havertz missing the header. No. Havertz scoring the goal, which Werner passed, which was offside. Shut up. Let me talk. Let me fucking talk.
You're talking shit, bro. You're talking shit, mate.
No, Lukaku, Havertz, and Werner created more chances than Pulisic, Mason, Mount, and Havertz.
No, they didn't.
Offside don't count.
Can I?
No, I'm going to count you right now. I'm going to count you.
They're all offside. Three of those
Johnny, let me speak, man. We all let you speak.
Can we all just agree together?
Go in a minute. So if you want to chat
one
what
sec,
you
guys.
want, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, can we all just agree on one thing? And that's we would have won if Christensen had started.
There you go.
Listen, you've also got to remember, James was thrown in there, yeah, because of Dave's injury. So another sub that is fault. Trevor played 120 minutes. He hasn't played for 7 weeks, yeah. James hasn't played for over 2 months. Mount hasn't played for 3 games. If you saw his ankle, bruv, you'd understand, yeah. But you ain't. You ain't got a fucking Scooby, bruv, yeah?
The problem is when James came in and Chalobah came in, they performed.
What? Mount didn't perform? What? Because Mount missed a few chances. He didn't perform.
No. I can't. No. Yeah, I can't. Like you don't have an excuse. Hold on. Let me just run this. Let me just run this. Chalobah had to deal with Luis Diaz.
Have excuse.
Hold on.
He was not match fit. He performed.
Yeah, exactly. Chalobah had to deal with. Brother.
Yeah, no problem, bruv. No problem. They done their job. Yeah, they done their job. Mount done his job, and he missed a few chances.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Bruv. What do you mean he didn't do his job, bruv?
Johnny,
hold on, Johnny.
Listen, I'm not going to mention Mount for missing chances.
No, Johnny. He did have a bad game. I swear.
All with the chaos.
I was going to have a Johnny.
We're really going to say he had a good game.
Yes, he did have a good game.
God save the Queen.
He scored 2 of those goals, bruv. What would you be saying? You'd be loving him up instead of slandering him like
God save the Queen.
Even if he scored, we would have said he didn't play well.
No, you would not have. Don't be silly,
Listen,
there's been so many games where we've had Lukaku, for example. I'm sure you've seen games where Lukaku scored and he's
Listen, Lukaku has to be played, bruv. And when he came on, what did he fucking do?
There's been games Lukaku
was on fire.
Hold on.
Why are you bringing Lukaku? We're talking about
Werner didn't do anything, bruv.
Johnny, he did technically score because of
Oh, he technically scored an offside goal. Yeah, well done.
Can somebody?
Why are we talking about Lukaku when we're talking about Mount?
It's given offside. It's an offside goal. End of. There's nothing you can do about it. But Mount was the only player to not be offside
and did not hit the target. Pulisic hit the target. Mount didn't hit the target.
It happens. You think every
But Mount didn't hit the
chance you
target.
get, you're gonna
Pulisic
put
hit
away?
the target.
I hear what you're saying about it happens, but have we not had conversations before about Mount's end product?
Well, he's been our best out performer on the outfield pitch, bruv, apart from Jorginho.
What are you talking
Scoring
about?
penalties. Who else has scored
We've
in
still
open
had
play?
numerous questions, like after the Everton game, for example, where we have said his end product
that's
needs
all
to
well
be
and
better.
good, bruv. That's all well and good, but you got to understand, Mount's had what? 2 injuries now. I'm
Which
sure
is
he's had
why
maybe 2 or
he
3, bruv.
shouldn't have started.
Well, don't tell me that. The gaffer is the one. If you want to come at Tuchel, come at Tuchel then. But
I've
the
said
gaffer knows
Tuchel
what he's
shouldn't have
doing.
started
But
Mount.
No, the gaffer knew
I
what
said
he was
before
doing.
the final.
you're the
This
one
is
that
what
said
I'm
Mount.
saying,
Should have
bruv.
started
You
in
know,
the
this is
first
what I'm
place.
saying. Mason Mount is too important of a player to drop in
No,
the
he's
game of this
not.
magnitude.
If he's
Whether
not
he's fit
sharp,
or not,
then
it
he's not
doesn't
going to
matter.
show the importance as to
He
why
did
we
show
would
the
need him on
importance,
the pitch.
bruv. He
No,
did show it.
No, he
That's
didn't.
literal
no
cap
one
because he
else.
single-handedly
It's not
lost us
cap.
the final.
No, fuck
Exactly,
you, bruv.
he
Don't
lost
ever
us
say
the
that. He lost us the final, yeah?
It's not just
Don't
about
tell
his
me he lost
weakness.
us the
It's
final,
about
yeah?
his corners. What
Don't
a
troll out
horrific
here, bruv.
corner.
You wouldn't say that
What
to
a
my
horrific
face, so don't
corner.
fucking bother, bruv, yeah? All
Are
right,
you
let's have it right,
serious?
yeah?
Hold on
Let's
a
have it
second.
right.
You-
When he
Sonny,
came on, yeah,
chill,
he was the
bro.
only one. He was the
A
only one that
brother
got into
said,
the position
"Fuck
to score the
me."
goal. No one else in that fucking
Hold
front
on,
line had the mental ability to get in those positions. He was
you
fucking
serious?
clear, bruv, and he's not
How-
even fit. And Tuchel
Hold
played
on.
him because
No,
he's the
listen.
gaffer's first
Hold on.
choice, bruv.
Oh,
There's no
calmate,
hold on,
calmate.
bruv. There's no
Hold
hold on,
on.
bruv, here,
Hold
bruv.
on. No.
You're bringing
Hold
Messi,
on.
son.
Hold on.
You're
I
bringing
agree.
Mount
His
on this
movement.
final. You're a disgrace to the fans, son. You're an
Oh
absolute
my days.
disgrace, bruv.
Okay. So one, you're Mason Mount FC, not Chelsea FC.
No, I'm
2,
Chelsea FC, but I'd never blame.
No,
I don't even blame Kepa, you fucking fraud, bruv. All right.
Oh, so that means you're Chelsea FC.
If you want to go technical, mate, about who lost the final, well, the game went to penalties,
Mason
bruv.
Mount.
And Kepa didn't save one penalty, and he missed his
Yes,
chance.
okay,
I'm
but
blaming
okay,
him,
cool.
bruv. So
But that's football. That's football. But that's
So it's
football.
So that's football,
Yes,
Mount
because
missing
keepers
chances.
keepers
Don't be a
keepers aren't
fucking
meant to
fraud,
score.
bruv. You're a
Keepers are
troll, bruv. You're an absolute
keepers.
troll, mate.
I'm not a troll. Hold on.
You're a troll, bruv. You're telling me I'm Mount FC and not Chelsea FC. Who the fuck are you, bruv? Who are you, son?
Hold on. Okay, cool.
No, it's no hold on, mate. You're a fucking waffle merchant. You're bangers and mash, son. Yeah? I never
I'm bangers and mash. Me.
Yeah,
Oh my.
baby.
Dude, you're gonna keep the octave down.
Shut your gums, bruv, yeah? And let's have it right, yeah? Let's fucking
Hold
have it
on,
right. I didn't
hold
blame
on.
one fucking player in our team. Not one player, bruv.
Hold
And that
on.
includes
No,
Lukaku as well.
We're not
So
blaming.
shut your fucking gob. You
We're
understand me, son?
constructively criticizing.
You're blaming. You just blame Mount for losing the final, you prick. What are you talking about?
I'm using hyperbole to trigger you, and clearly it has
So you're
worked.
being a troll then. You're admitting you're being a troll then. You're
What?
admitting
Hold
it.
on
Yeah?
a second.
Okay, cool. One sentence.
Don't troll me on here, bruv.
Everybody,
Don't
can I say
fucking troll
something?
me,
Can I
bruv.
say
Yeah?
something?
Don't troll
Can
me
I
on
say
here.
something?
I ain't got
I'm
time
gonna
for
go
that
to work.
shit, bruv.
Just
I'm gonna go to work
I
and
see
deal
you,
with
my man.
You're in the
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
mud,
yeah,
son.
yeah.
Oh my!
Silly,
This
bruv.
is
Be
what
admitting
I
about it.
had fucking amazing corner
Can I say
to
something,
Havertz,
please? Can I
and
say
Havertz heading it. Listen, Mason Mount
Trust me, if you ain't got no
corners are
minerals,
so
son, you
rubbish.
talk absolute fucking shit, son. You know that. You talk waffle,
Hold on,
mate.
bro. Don't
Yeah,
get someone
and
to
you
be.
don't even talk, bruv. You're a troll, bruv.
But-
You've even admitted you're a troll. You ain't got a fucking right to speak. The
No,
bottom line is, all you
I'm
fucking
gonna-
clowns coming at Mount, I'm coming for every single one of you. And I've got fucking receipts on every single one of you. And if you dare
Say no
blame him
more.
for this final, I'm fucking coming for you.
Well-
And come
well,
and meet me at the stadium and tell me to my face that you blame him for us losing the cup.
Yeah,
you
because you
fucking
got
come and do it if you got the minerals, yeah? Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm done with trolls, bruv. Big up, my son.
Okay.
Big up.
Take care, my guy. Big up yourself.
Okay. So, all
Bless
right.
America.
Right.
I need to go through a few of the super chats. Big up Go AM saying thoughts on those last 10 minutes. Oh my god. Go AM says thoughts on Kai stepping to Trent. Personally, I don't think Degrassi, Dani Alves was ready for those Bavarian minerals. Can't be asked. Coca says Mount was bad, Johnny. You come up with excuses every time for him even when all we see was he was bad. You are a Chelsea fan. No player is above criticism. I'm not saying Mount cost us the final. I'm saying Mount just didn't perform well. One sec, guys. Josh says Mount will get Tuchel sacked. mad.
If you
I don't
think
it's
about
that
it,
deep,
if
but
you
big up
think
yourself.
about it, if you think
Coca
about
says
it,
Johnny wants
logical.
that. Johnny says Coca says Johnny, you're a Mount fan, not a Chelsea fan. And I think there was one more. Where was it? Yeah, Paul says
Paul Jr.
midgets arguing with dwarfs on who's the tallest. Shoulda, coulda. Boy, none of our attacks scored yesterday, so pointless argument. You know what? Fair enough. Alex,
He has a
what
fair
were you gonna
point.
say, bro?
Yeah, I was hoping to say it when he was
Nuts.
here. Like, what is his problem? Like, you're not gonna tell it to his face. Like,
Oh man, that
What?
Scott killed me. Scott killed me. How can Scott
Look,
say in the
look,
comments,
look,
"Yo,
but
you're
no,
hurt"?
Look, my problem is if you think about it, if you logically think about it, if Pulisic, Mount will put those chances in the goal, does that mean that we would have win the game?
And I'm being absolutely surreal when I say this, okay? And you can take it for what it is.
Andrew,
that right there was a man who I don't want to say it, is either not getting any and is wound up too tight, or he is, you know, something's wrong up there, because he just behaved like a teenage girl with their favorite band right there. He couldn't answer anything. He deflected everything. He couldn't answer anything. He brought up Lukaku. How predictable. When Lukaku wasn't even in the conversation. And if you notice, when he gets flustered, the F word comes in every other word and he starts shouting. That's because he's a giant man, baby. And those people in the chat, if you love that, that's absolutely fine. But when you converse with Johnny, do remember, you're not going to get anything logical for him, because he's a 50-year-old bald-headed twonk. All right? That's what he is.
Jesus Christ.
Blood clot.
My man literally pulled out the shotgun and fired shots.
Can I just say, by the way?
Oh yeah, Dylan, welcome to the streams, by the way.
Yeah, welcome, mate. Thank you.
Hang on, I want to move on and properly debate with people who I respect. Let me just say this, yeah? And people who like him, that's absolutely fine. I know why. Bring him on, he gets people looking at him. But do remember, you're not going to get anything logical from Johnny, because he's illogical. Okay? And what he'll do is he'll overshout you and try and put you down. And that's what
I actually, like I said, I actually defended Andrew before, defended Johnny before. I actually defended him.
Johnny was a bit logical about the positioning of Mason Mount, but he wasn't having a conversation about when Havertz
was a 10 out of 10. No. Hold on.
Mount,
so can I get a say? Because I was literally threatened.
You could have passed to Pulisic
and
the corner. Yes, in the corner, and this guy, Havertz scores.
Hold on, Klasriff. Can we?
Let's speak about Kai Havertz, man.
It's stupid.
No. Hold on. Can we just go back to the? I can't remember what I said. He literally was like, "No, fuck you." Has he ever said that to any of you guys before?
He says it all the time.
Yeah.
He says it all the time.
Oh, I've never.
You said Mason Mount lost the final. That's why.
Oh yeah, and he was like, "Fuck."
I've never seen him call someone out for it though.
No, do you know what it was? I had. Let me just say this. Let me say this. I had so many points I wanted to come across with, and he just wouldn't let me. So of course I have to resort to trolling, and then I guess that got him. I don't know. Let me just say that at least.
It's the easiest way. Trust me, it's the easiest way. I will say, by the way, he's not wrong. Mason Mount was part of the reason why we lost. Yeah. You're not wrong.
It is true, though. It is true. He had the most chances that
It's actually true.
Hang on. The bigger point is that he had a direct involvement in us losing the final. That is not wrong. That is a fact. And
yeah, but it's not just him.
Like, I can't, part of me, like a small part of me, has some sort of weird respect for this guy, that he can be this blind, by the way. Like, he managed to blame damn near everyone else. He blamed
Johnny, man.
Tuchel. Tuchel coached a perfect game, and he somehow
If he
found a way.
respects other people, then you can respect him. He didn't show any respect at all, and he never shows respect.
Bro,
and
like,
you know what?
Yeah, the point.
Yeah,
bro, one of the points I wanted to.
Play to the cause, by the way. Fair play. Like,
one of the points I wanted to bring up. I was like, what's cool? Chalobah had to deal with Luis Diaz for 120 minutes and hardly put a foot out of place. But Mason Mount, who fundamentally isn't good at shooting, and now costs us the final. Now costs us the final as a result of that. and he doesn't want to hear the facts. Like I didn't think like the fact that he was injured previously should be blamed, because I feel like Tuchel does enough to prepare these guys for these games regardless. And like just fundamentally, he can't shoot as well.
I'll be real. That's the only gripe I have with Tuchel. You shouldn't have started.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
everyone kept it to the game. Everyone kept it to the game. He's trying to bring up past things that he's done. We kept it to the game, and how predictable. I timed it. Within 30 seconds, he mentioned Lukaku. It was so predictable. You know what? You brought it up to him, and he couldn't answer it, and we move on. Let's talk positive.
Let's talk about Kai Havertz.
If Werner started, we would have won the game. Simple.
If you want to do positives, Edouard Mendy is the best goalkeeper in the fucking world, and I don't want to hear any
100%.
Why did Kepa start the pens? Why did Kepa start with the pens? Edouard Mendy made an amazing save. Like Tuchel said,
Mendy shit at penalties, man. Relax.
No. Hold on.
Look. Can I be positive? Can I jump on a positive train?
Go on then, Alex.
Remember my predictions that Kai Havertz will become a proper number 9?
What a baller.
No. Well, hold on.
No. Wait. I'm still holding reservation until Burnley.
I said Liverpool would be like
I will put my stocks up, and my stocks are going up.
Hold on. Okay.
You don't want to buy stocks when they're low. You want to buy stocks when they're high.
No. Hold on.
I'm not like y'all. I'm putting my stocks early.
I have two things. So one, with the Edouard Mendy is the best keeper in the world. Like I don't think any keeper in the world makes the saves that Mendy just made in the final. And I feel like as Chelsea fans, we don't need to run.
All I'm saying is the supposed winner of the Lev Yashin best goalkeeper in the world can't get in his own team at the minute, but it is what it is.
And also, like, what's it called? I feel like as Chelsea fans, we need to stop running the prop and just say that if you can't see it, you are the problem with football. That's one. Two, with the Kai.
Sorry.
Go on.
Sorry, you continue. Right? No, go on.
Okay, no, I was gonna say with the Kai Havertz point, when you said he might turn into a number 9, I don't think that's because I don't think he can be. I just think over the course of a season he won't get enough goals to like be a number 9. But I do think he does well.
He will, man.
I don't think Havertz
against Burnley first in the league. Right, it's on.
A lot of chances.
Hold on, and I don't think it's a knock on Havertz to say he won't be an out and out number 9. I think that's actually a positive because he has so much more to his game that he can do, and like with supporting the play, dropping deep, and all that. And I think he'll do a lot better with somebody who has similar to his attributes up with him, like a Bridger.
Mendy, is it shameless to say? I don't think it's even shameless now. I think he's in modern era. I think he's second to Czech in modern era. I just think the way he's on his way. He might be actually level.
Hold on. Okay,
I know Lewis isn't going to like this. I think he might be level with Courtois at the moment in terms of overall. Just his performances.
I can't even hear you.
Oh, what? Hang on. Can you hear me?
Oh no. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
No, I'm just thinking. Mendy's obviously not yet going to surpass Czech, and I don't think he ever.
Do not put Courtois and Mendy in the same sentence, please.
He dunked on Courtois and lifted a Champions League.
Yeah, I think
First of all, Courtois was a good goalkeeper in the close range battles. He was always.
Also, who's making homophobic comments? I haven't seen in the comments, but. If there is, like Daniel, you already got admin.
It might have been the Liverpool fan. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I didn't see it.
On a genuine, can he become a much better goalkeeper if he can improve like saving the penalties and that?
He already is,
but like
he already is.
The distribution.
Oh, well, I mean, like in this case, like a penalty.
Yeah, distribution. Yeah, that's the last thing.
The penalty thing's such a. Like it's such
it is a blow. It's really annoying, in fact, but
it's just going to be one of those things. I don't really care that much. It's the distribution thing that
I don't think you should ever miss a penalty anyway. Really, I don't think he's ever missed penalties, so it's like
all of those penalties were world class, except from Canard.
Yeah, by the way, the penalty shooters yesterday was all of them was so good.
I can't get over the Van Dijk one. How the fuck? If Kepa knew where he was going, he stood. I don't know how.
I don't know because I've never seen Kepa do that in his life.
No. I get power, but like, come on, like, bro. You knew where Van Dijk was going. Van Dijk knew where he was going.
I think what Kepa are doing is forcing Van Dijk to shoot the other side. It's kind of weird because I've never seen Kepa do that.
The only one I would think that Mendy would have saved.
Canate.
The one that shot in the middle and Kepa realized it, but his legs was.
That's the only if, and it's such a tiny if. That's the only one that I can think that Mendy could have saved.
Probably could have been saved. Like Mendy would have saved sixpence. Because he's good.
He hasn't even. He's not even saved sixpence in his career.
Yeah, it's the classic way again.
Listen,
I can't like Kazra stop. No, please stop. Anyway,
in the penalty shootout, he wouldn't have needed to save.
Even Kepa missed the pen. Like, how can he
He's
miss
not a
the
shooter.
pen?
The goalkeeper,
he's
bro.
not. Hold on.
Thought that there was a goal.
Okay, no. Hold on. No, unpopular opinion. Do you guys think keepers should be obligated to take penalties in penalty shootouts?
Well, that's a law, so
It
you
has
have
to
to
be,
play 11.
No. Do you think they should be obligated that they have to shoot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm clearly just salty, and I just want an excuse for Kepa not to take it. But
it's not about managers taking them next.
Look, people need to keeper
It's
thing.
not Kepa's fault.
Mendy,
No, it's not
Mendy
Kepa's
is
fault.
a
I'm not
big
blaming
guy.
Kepa.
Mendy is a
I'm
big
blaming
guy.
Kepa.
Yeah.
Mendy is a big guy.
Who's
Mendy,
got 100 quid? Who has got 100 quid? Who's got 100 quid?
Everybody was told
Mendy.
that.
Can I say
Like,
something, please?
everybody was.
No. I'm
Potter,
sorry.
don't touch your handy. Potter, don't touch your phone.
Sorry, I don't care who wants to say it. I'm straight not hearing. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing.
Your Majesty, can I
If
say
you want
something,
someone to
please?
blame, if you want someone to blame Tuchel. I'm not hearing blame for Kepa.
Why Tuchel?
He got brought. Exactly.
Well, he's the one that made
got brought
substitution
on.
of Kepa.
No, elaborate, Scott. Elaborate.
I'm sorry, it's
substitutions
Tuchel's
of
fault.
a
If
Kepa.
you're gonna look at the penalty shootout as the reason why we lost as like across the whole game, then that's on Tuchel, it's not on Kepa. Or
No, but like I don't think it should be a question either. Like it was a clear tactic that we've done before.
Yeah.
It was obvious that was going to happen. Either you don't like it in general, or you're just looking for the higher ground. It's one or the other.
Did you guys see the?
Can I say
there is a
something,
reason
please?
why this has not happened all that often in football.
Can I say something,
Because
please?
this would not happen if Mendy was
I'll be
competent at saving pens. This would not happen.
No,
Did you see how he saved Salah shot and Mane shot? When you see that in game,
But that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty.
Then he should be saving the pens too. I don't get the two.
That's not how football works, Casper.
The problem with Kepa and Mason Mount is they're like, oh, we're going to start the game, we're going to start the game, but they don't back it up. The problem with Kepa and Mason Mount is
Can you put it on the big screen? Can you put me on the big screen? I want to show.
I wasn't finished.
Every time Classref speaks, this is what I think of. This is my dog shit.
Oh my
shit.
Demonetized.
Demonetized, bruv.
Oh, we're demonetized now and not in the 10-minute Johnny Wrong.
Oh, that was hard.
Actually, you've been remonetized.
Demonetized Destiny, bruv.
That was nice.
Sorry,
Instant demonetization.
Actually, that wasn't the
my
biggest
dog
shit
made
spoken on this stream. Ironically.
I'm trying to.
Hey.
I was trying to get my dog outside, but I forgot. to
Luke's
pick him up.
just like, what the fuck am I just witnessed?
No. Lewis's face
I'm
was
not gonna
a
back
meme.
Pulisic is a fucking
He's
dog
witnessed
shit.
some shit this season.
Fact.
No,
Fuck
bringing up
Pulisic.
shit.
By the way, can I finally
I was
say
going-
something?
I also wanted
I
to.
think you said enough.
No, you can't. You're
Yeah,
punished.
we just
You're punished.
Lewis
You're
just
showing
trusted
shit.
you.
You're punished.
He knows not to trust him anymore.
Oh,
Screen, man. Don't put him full
Just
screen.
go right outside the window.
Listen, let me just talk. First of all, listen. Pulisic,
Sound what I
Mason
do when
Mount,
you
and
speak, man.
what
I can
was the
make
guy?
introduction again.
Havertz. They did not created more chances when
Havertz was good,
Lukaku, Werner, and what was his name? Havertz came, right?
Pastor,
Havertz
can I ask you
started, right?
something?
So
What chances did
second
they
half,
create more
we
than?
created more chances. What the fuck,
I
right?
said, what chances did they create more than Lukaku and
Listen,
Tiago?
how
I
many
don't think they played
Mason
bad
Mount created? I can count
The
them.
Pulisic,
Havertz had
can I say then? The Pulisic chance was really good, yeah, and then the two chances from
three
Mount.
chances. They created only three chances, and
Yeah,
they missed
three
three
really good
chances.
chances. Yeah, okay,
We just didn't, but go
Mount
off.
had a shot as well. Mount had another shot as well.
I
thought you meant by really good chances, like actual chances.
I just think regarding the attackers, I just don't think like they all collectively like either of them really impose themselves on the like. I think for what we know Pulisic can do, he didn't do much of it, bar the one the drive and pass. The drive and pass he did for Mount's shot that was, and then the chance he missed. Those are the two things I can say that he did in the game. But I just think over like, how long he played, he didn't do enough. Yeah. I just don't think he did enough, and this is what I was trying to explain to Jester, but he wasn't trying to hear it because American bias. And with Mason Mount, I really wanted to ask this to Johnny before he told me to fuck myself. He said that Mount should have started because of we know like regardless of his fitness, because we know what he can bring to the team. But I just want all of you to tell me just like what does Mason Mount bring to our team in your opinion?
Off the ball running.
He's an amazing forward. I think a movement.
Just one thing.
Off the ball running. Pressing.
Okay, cool. So all I'm hearing is just a bunch of like pressing, off the ball movement, running. I feel like
passing as well. His passing's decent.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's suitable to. It's not anything amazing. I just feel like needlessly running. It's not obviously it's not needless, but
come on, Mount's
in essence,
a good player.
It's needless. I just feel like his development has stunted, and I'm just not seeing enough from him over a course of 90 minutes, where I'm like, you've really like implemented yourself in the game. You know what I mean? I think most of his assists this season have come from corners. I don't know how. I think maybe like 6 of them. I don't know, or if he even has 6, I don't know. But he has a lot of assists from corners and some good finishes. But other than that, I don't see enough performances or him being as much of a threat as other players are over the course of 90 minutes. You know what I mean? I just don't think there's enough to him. And I'm giving
I just think go to that point. I just think he's now competition with others as Ziyech. With Ziyech, I think.
Do you know what the issue is? Do you know what the issue is now though? The thing with Mount is when it comes to the physical attributes, that's where he excels when it comes to the physical attributes. But mentally, he's not there yet, and that's the issue.
Exactly.
Now we're seeing Ziyech come through. Ziyech's IQ is Ziyech has got the highest football IQ of any of our front line comfortably because of the systems he managed. Whereas
sorry.
What's his name? Mount hasn't, and the issue is now that Ziyech is in form, you are starting to see the whole package and it all flow. Whereas Mount doesn't. Like you saw yesterday, no composure on the ball, absolutely none. Like this guy, whenever he gets in within the 18-yard box, he just wants to shoot.
Exactly. Yeah. So okay, one thing. Somebody just put a comment saying that Mount isn't a 10, he's an 8, and yes, I agree with that, but. As we're clearly seeing, the 8s that we're looking at to buy and the 8s here and Conor Gallagher coming up, I just feel like these guys are better in that.
Hold on a second. What 8s are we looking to buy?
Gallagher's not better than Mount as well.
Well, I mean, the links to Tchouameni and Rice, you know what I mean? Like they alternate. Well, 6s and 8s, it depends because people are saying they wanted to sit.
Yeah,
people saying
and
they
Gallagher's not better than Mount.
As an 8, I would beg to differ. As an 8, in fact, as an 8, I 100% think Gallagher's better than Mount.
Hold on a second. The problem with Mount is when he was at loan playing with the other teams,
Which loan?
Looking good.
Derby.
Which loan?
Derby.
Derby, the Championship, and Conor Gallagher's doing that for Palace. You know what I mean? Like the comparisons, like I don't know. Comparisons. But either way,
first of all, I'm not. Look.
I'm a big fan of Gallagher.
I know I'm old like Johnny, but you're gonna treat me like Johnny. I will literally tell you to fuck off. But
No, I'm not trying.
like,
I'm not trying. Okay, cool, whatever.
I'm trying to get reasonable. Try to have a reasonable conversation. Don't treat me like
yeah, you just showed me a fucking poo, you dog poo. Don't try to get respect. You're not gonna get respect anymore. I'm gonna be putting back at you. I'm looking at you
from
right
you,
now.
I don't want respect
Don't
from
talk
you.
about respect, bro. Don't talk
No.
about respect.
From you, I don't want respect. I don't want
So this
respect.
is why, like,
I want to finish. I want to finish.
Let him land.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is, like,
This guy is such a joker. He talks about respect. He talks about respect. When you give him, he doesn't give you back. Does he?
One second. I'm going.
I don't
Alex.
give you back.
Go
What
on,
I'm
Alex.
saying is, like, I love Gallagher. Don't get me wrong. I think he's gonna be he's gonna get into the our team
Definitely.
smoothly. Yes, but I think the Gallagher sometimes, like, it's a hype. Like, it's like you playing good at West Ham level, but it doesn't sure that you're gonna play good and high
Chelsea's
level when you see what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
not.
no, I
It's
agree.
not much pressure on him. That's what I'm saying. That's all the difference.
Yeah.
Right, big up
Yeah,
Ollie Sales saying Ziyech and Havertz, the only class ones at the moment, clear.
Facts.
At the moment, but again, it's like it's a revolving circle with these players.
And
Like
true.
in 2 months, it'll probably
To be
be
fair,
Lukaku.
those are the only
Yeah.
at the minute. Those are the only two I can actually see progressing. That's the
I
thing.
wouldn't start Ziyech. I think Ziyech is a bit overrated.
Paul
Trust
says
me,
up
Ziyech
to
is a
Karen
bit
equals
overrated.
Johnny. Mad. And Cameron says, being at the match yesterday, I can say I don't want to hear no defense amount. Yeah, an okay performance, but
Yeah,
that
I like the
volley
game
and the
too.
one-on-one chances are poorly. He wasn't great. Like, I think you can say that in moderation. I'm not going to say he directly cost us the final. I don't think he should have started in the first
No,
place.
he didn't cost us the final, but the chances were key, and he knows that he should have taken them chances.
Let's be real.
Exactly.
You know what? You know
It's
what's
not
funny?
about
You know,
chances.
even
It's
Tuchel,
about like
Tuchel,
the way he judges things.
even
He's
Tuchel
selfish.
addresses Mount's situation. Remember that?
Well, one sec, guys. Alex, go on.
Even Tuchel said he's like, I told my team to not be concerned, to think, go to sleep easily. He's like, but maybe Mount won't be. You remember that what Tuchel said about Mount after the game? He's like, Mount probably won't go to sleep good because he would think of those chances. So it is a big part of it.
I think he's the one that definitely has the most blood on his hands.
He's the one. Like, I'm not blaming Mount, but it is. I don't want to blame young kid for like losing, but that's the thing that you grow off. But the way Johnny put it, it's like you cannot win.
But for me,
it is on
say that
him.
about Mountain. You have to say the same thing for Pulisic as well.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Why are we so vindictive when it comes to like players like Pulisic against Mason Mount? To be honest,
I'm not understanding. No, hold on.
Why
Okay,
are
cool.
we so vindictive? Currently, what Mason Mount did
I
and
think-
Havertz did and Pulisic did is absolute smashing. From last two games, from Lille game and from this game, they are doing their job properly, and we do have options of Bernard Lukaku
So I
to
think
provide a high octane. Listen,
hold on.
if you see Manchester City, can I fucking speak? Like everybody mutes me.
Go on, guys.
I give you a visual.
Let him land, bro. Let him land.
One sec.
I
Everyone
don't
stop.
have 100
That's
pounds,
fair.
but I have a pile of shit though.
Right, go on, guys. What are you gonna say?
Okay,
Go on.
sorry.
Everyone, listen. Man City, Phil Foden, Sterling, they all misses the chances. The thing is, right now, what Pulisic, Mason
all
Mount,
scored
and Havertz, just fucking wait a second. It's a high octane. Listen, our system is better than City's system.
It's
if we
not.
play one game.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
listen. The last year, you guys were blaming Werner for missing chances. This year, you're blaming Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Ousmane Dembele going to come, and you're going to blame him. Listen, this is a high octane
Lewis,
system.
put me on
You're
the
going to
big
miss
screen again.
chances. The positivity is we are
Don't want
playing
your
high
dog
octane
again, bro.
system, and we have options available. We can score goal. My issue is with Reece James and Chalobah, to be honest. The last
I mean, to be fair, all I've heard for the last 3 months was Chalobah over Christensen, and
I'm not. I am not entertaining this conversation. Sorry, Chalobah had an exceptional second half and kept.
Chalobah was good. Yeah.
Here's the way I see the game. Like,
their most influential player across the whole game was Diaz, and Chalobah kept him quiet in the second half. I'm not trying to. I'm not.
I don't think
I'd say Chalobah was definitely targeted by Liverpool, and a lot of the play came down the left hand side. He struggled initially, and he did get better.
Hold on a second. In the beginning, there's quiet moments when the Chalobah got his feet adjusted against Diaz. Diaz is a good-looking prospect for Liverpool.
Silky.
But let me say something. There is no such a thing as like people saying that Diaz spin Chalobah. He did, but he didn't do nothing with that spin. So that means that Chalobah actually did not let him go. The Chalobah didn't lose 1-versus-1 battle. The other defenders hadn't have to be involved to help Chalobah. He did all those drop and shoulder or stop and goes and all that, but he didn't pass him. He did that in non-threatening positions. So it looks good. It looks good on the picture, but actually it didn't do nothing. Like it looks good on the screen that he does all those shoulders and everything, but at the end of the game, Chalobah did not let him pass. He did it outside the box. He did it in a non-threatening way. So Chalobah, for me, even in the first half, he did okay. But the more he got comfortable with him, the better.
If Christensen had played yesterday, I think Christensen would have had the same type of game.
Yeah.
On that side. I know I'm ragging him, but that's just.
Hold on, wait.
This is how defenses work. This is how center backs are working. This is how they push them. You're supposed to push the offensive player wide. You can push him wide. Let him go wide. So people saying that this is like, oh, he did that. No, he did that in the corner side of the goal. He can do all those step overs, whatever he can do over there, not in front of me or in my box. That's the defender's job.
Who's trying to slander Chalobah?
Me.
I'm not entertaining it, and I'm moving on to talk about another positive, and that's the guy in the midfield.
Can we all agree though, and give props to Thiago Silva for clearing that ball off for Mo Salah in that game? That was world class. That was world class.
No. I'm glad you mentioned. If you go look at the replay, there was a player in front of him, and he was passing him.
Yeah.
And our players. He was so quick, wasn't he? I was going like that. He was
Kovacic stopped running.
Like I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was, but if I
think it was Kovacic. I think it was Kovacic.
Yeah.
If we're talking in terms of someone's mentioned this on a stream before and they got cooked for it, and I understand I'll probably get cooked for this. If we're talking in terms of ability, this guy is on level with John Terry at this football club. I don't care.
No.
What do you mean? What ability?
He is special.
I understand what you're saying.
I didn't say he's better. I said he's on level. This guy is special.
I
agree.
I understand.
I love Thiago. The only thing that is actually one reporter, one person on TV yesterday said it, and it was perfectly said it. For example. I don't know who it was, so I'm not gonna say it. But who did it? But he said it perfectly. What I think of people compare Thiago to Van Dijk. For example, if I said that Van Dijk in certain situation prefers like with uncertainty, he will kick the ball out.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva is composed, and he still thinks what positive. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between it. And for me, Thiago Silva, I hope you understood what I was trying to say, because I don't think I explained.
Yeah, man.
Listen. I'm starting to learn Russian, because future is all about Russian language.
Be careful.
Like Russia is
I need to stop. Stop.
What did he say?
No. I'm not saying anything to. I'm not saying anything to.
Pause. Everyone, pause. What?
Please. Class rep. Let's stick to football. It's nothing against Russian or Ukrainian.
Wait. What did he say?
I'm starting to learn Russian, because Russian is going to be a main language in the future.
I don't care.
Lazaref, we're not doing this. This is your one and only warning.
Thiago Silva, and you're talking about learning Russian. Respectfully, I don't give a shit. We're talking about football.
That's the only warning. We are not talking about this. All right?
Bro, I'm just okay. Listen, I'm talking about
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Move on.
Yeah, move on.
Okay, move on.
I also want, as I said, I want to talk about the guy in the midfield who has come back and has been exceptional, and that is our best midfielder this season. That's Mateo Kovacic.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He is exceptional.
I don't think so. He's exceptional because he can't last longer. Listen, he's playing as a sitting midfielder, right? Listen, listen. If Jorginho plays, he's a sitting midfielder. Listen, Kovacic will be injured in 2-3 games if he carry on playing in this. He doesn't.
What do you mean injured?
Because as a sitting
He's not an injury-prone guy.
He's
going to be injured because he's a sitting midfielder right now.
Hold on. Kazrev, Kovacic only got injured because he was being pushed so hard by Tuchel, and Tuchel admitted that himself. So I don't know what your point is, really.
Yes, and because of a fraud of Jennifer that played beside him that actually have to do his job and his job and his job.
Kovacic is faster than Jorginho, but he can't last longer like Jorginho because as a sitting midfielder,
that is true. That is factually correct, but it doesn't really mean
why that is. Do you know why that is? Is because Kovacic is not a 6. He's not a sitting midfielder.
Exactly.
He had to progress the ball, so that means he has to move more.
Oh,
I can't like this, Kazrev. You're taking this to like.
And he has to go back and defend because somebody doesn't know how to defend.
Who?
Because game is too fast.
You're shaking the phone. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, his hands got used to something. One hand is hold, another hand is shaking. He just
apparently,
got the wrong
according
hand.
to Matt Law, Chelsea trustee members considered quitting after concerns over the weather running as a club as a part of the foundation.
Oh God!
Or the charity law. Hold on. Options include replacing them, going ahead with a smaller group, or a new model entirely running the club.
Are you guys ready to become Bury Football Club?
Nah, I think there's a quote who's going to get up.
By the way, somebody said that Abramovich actually in Ukraine trying to talk.
I saw that.
It's been said, yeah.
So,
yeah, when I was fucking talking about Russia, you
because it was not relevant to this discussion at all. We're talking about Roman Abramovich.
I'm going to learn Russian language.
Klazrev.
I know.
What you were talking about was not relevant to Chelsea, to Roman Abramovich, or to anything in general.
Yeah,
okay, I was just talking about my private life.
What we're talking about is Roman Abramovich, who is a Russian, who has some involvement or is trying to sort peace talks between Ukraine and Russia, or whatever the article was that came out today. That's relevant to Chelsea. What you said was not relevant at all.
Bro, listen. Relax. Wait. Let me talk. You should make Brockman Mountain with this guy. You're in love with this guy.
With who? What? Launch him.
With who?
You're always like Alex.
In love with who?
Alex into the scream. Bro, just make a movie like
Alex, you're brilliant.
It's because Alex is Russian and there are people in the comments that are getting at just because of where he's from, because of the situation right now.
The normal mic, he uses this fucking big massive mic.
Let's move on.
Jesus, Fatter.
Yeah,
if you want to make assumptions on me because I'm Russian,
let's
it's
talk
your
about
problem.
Yeah, Klazrev,
I can make assumptions. I can make assumptions of you.
Time to go.
I'm sorry, but this guy came on to literally just talk shit the whole time.
Let's talk about Alonso.
And what he said
Alex, you've been brilliant him.
I'm sorry, like I've kept calm the whole thing. He was pissing me off because every single conversation just ended up going low.
Yeah, but when he's talked about Werner in the past and what he wants to do with him, he's one to talk, isn't he?
I missed like the first half an hour of the stream. Did you guys end up talking about the magician on the left-hand side and how he kept the pyramid Solly March quiet?
Wow, Mazza. Well, although
I thought
Go on,
Alonso
go
was
on.
good yesterday.
He was good.
I mean, no. I thought
it was like a bit shaky because of the right hand side, but second half he's good.
Dylan, that's what we're already talking about.
Hold on. No. I saw Lewis on the Don Robbie stream. He as soon as the foul was given away, he just wanted to rant at Marcus Alonso. I think you have to admit. I know you hate him. He was very good against Liverpool.
No, yeah.
Alonso, wait. On Alonso, on the ball, he was good. Like, but we ain't even going to try to take that.
I didn't think Alonso played bad.
You have to find the caveat.
Because he was too slow to chase balls. He was too slow in coming back to track back. That was my issue. And for the foul leading up to Matip's goal was because he was too slow to deal with Salah, and that's what my problem was. On the ball, though, he was great. On the ball, he was good. You always see with him, which is why I'm always on his neck.
Apart from the foul, and then the one time Salah got away from him, but I think Rudiger was there to cover up, and Salah just had to come inside. Apart from those, Salah didn't have anything. I think someone told me that Salah had less. I think someone I don't know if it's true, but someone told me that I think Alonso had more dribbles than Salah in that game, completed dribbles.
Yeah, but that's because of Rudiger. Rudiger constantly.
Alonso was
every time they play against each other.
Alonso actually played well yesterday. Like, this is not me saying that this does not change anything about where he stands at this football club. But in terms of the game yesterday, he was very good. Like, in all aspects, he literally had 2 moments where it went a bit wrong, and that was
definitely. Like, I'll be real. Like, my head was just gone by the first goal, so I was just raging, and he just managed to get it. But on the ball, he was good. Off the ball, it was the same old shit. But on the ball, he was good. 100%. So, like, I'm not even looking at Alonso or saying like he's the reason why we didn't win or anything like that. No. Like, it was our attack.
The whole back five was shit.
I can't lie. I think everyone bar 2 players were
Mount and Pulisic, man.
I wouldn't even say Pulisic. I'd say
I would say Pulisic. I would
say Pulisic.
Pulisic was decent enough. Like, he did good things. It was just that one miss. Apart from that one miss, Kante wasn't great. I can't lie to you.
With Pulisic, I just
he really wasn't. Kante was struggling yesterday. He was struggling.
I'll be real. Like, if you look at all 3 of those misses, the Pulisic one is the one that annoyed me the least. Because
exactly.
It was good. The movement was there. Even the finish wasn't that bad. The Mason Mount one, he had a 1v1 and he shot wide, and then he had a touch in acres of space, all the time in the world to finish, and he hit the post. Those annoyed me.
For me,
wasn't that.
My criticism of Pulisic isn't even. No. The Pulisic one, he decided instead of shooting straight, he shot at the keeper, like literally more to the left. If you just aimed it straight, like you do in FIFA,
he went for the keeper's near post, which I mean, to be honest, with his
he literally went to the keeper. The keeper wasn't even guarding the near post that much. He literally just aimed at the keeper.
The keeper was wide in near post.
No, but there was still a gap.
How are you defending that shot? Oh my days.
Bro, it wasn't the worst shot compared to the other 2 from Mount.
Yeah. Mount's ones.
You know, he has to score that.
Who?
No. But regardless,
as a minimum, he has to put on target, and he had a good shot. Say by the keeper. Mount's ones are the ones that annoyed me.
No. Yeah, Mount's ones were terrible.
Neither of Mount's chances were on target.
Wait, what? Let me look at this one just in case.
Who shot you on the mouth first?
On target.
No.
I'm saying, like, obviously you would have wanted a better finish, but like overall it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it's kind of just like
you can say about Pulisic. By the way,
the same old shit with our attackers, and that's why we're
mental. It's the same thing.
The thing with Pulisic is the only thing you can say with Pulisic is he needs to put more power on it, but that could depend on like how much contact he actually gets on the ball and like how fast he was. But that's the thing. Mount missed the fucking goal. Literally, he missed the goal
twice.
But that's the thing with Pulisic. I was talking about this with my friend. Pulisic is always like falling over and lunging at everything, so it's hard for him to even generate strikes with. Yeah, he's hard. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know if it's his balance or just I don't know. But like,
he doesn't know how to low gravity himself. You have to
exactly.
Low gravity.
Yeah. He's always falling over and lunging.
He could have had a more powerful hit. Fair enough. I'm just look back at it.
And he could have like actually aimed it, like properly.
It's still not as annoying as the Mount.
No, it's not as annoying as Mount.
He tried to make a contact. He tried to make a contact.
Yeah, he has that like Hudson-Odoi like mentality of finishing, whereas if I just get it on target, it'll go in. Like no,
let's not do that.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Wait, no. Pulisic is still the better finisher, but still, that's the mentality. And I'm talking about the mentality of just let me just get it on target and get it over and done with. It's like no, you actually. Because the thing is, he's done this before. You can look at his goal against what's it called? Crystal Palace. No, Crystal Palace, where he literally levers it top corner. And granted, he has a bit more time on the ball to wiggle himself into that position, but still, he knows how to put the ball there. I just don't know why he didn't do it that time.
I'm sorry, I'm quite lost here. Which are we talking about?
Pulisic.
Yeah, Captain America.
LeBron James.
He's not even a captain. He's the lieutenant. Lieutenant America.
Big up Ace Ready saying so we can't take our chances again. So what's the next three in the merry-go-round for the next game, or do we try to build chemistry? I've just kind of accepted that this is what our attack's capable of. We're gonna have to deal with it until the end.
By the way, I just read the article that Father about Abramovich. It's not that deep. It's just
take care, Andrew.
Emma Hayes was the one that wanted to step down because she wants to be she doesn't want to be a run in the club. She said she wants to be a coach. So that's not the.
I can't like with the Ace Ready's comment. I'd start Pulisic depending on who's fit. If Ziyech is fit for the next game, I think he comes in for Mount, and then you keep the other two the same.
Yeah, you keep the other two. Yeah,
right. Just in case.
I'll pick.
Yeah.
Who are we playing? Are we playing Burnley next?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Burnley's the next Prem game. Yeah.
Look, I'll play Lukaku against Burnley.
No, lock it off. Turn it in. No way. Actually, yeah. Because I think we can't get caught up in the Havertz hype again because we literally saw this when Lukaku was out injured. He didn't perform against. Hold on. Against like the smaller teams where we want him to go and get goals, he kind of doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I this was my point earlier. He's not an outright number 9. Exactly. That's what I mean. I feel, and if we're against Burnley, it could be the better option to start a goal scorer in Lukaku. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Does City have a natural goal scorer in their front line?
No, but they have good finishers around. You know what I mean?
But there we go. You don't need Kai to be a goal scorer and all this, as long as
no. Hold on. No, but you're missing the point. Like cool. So how? If we were living in Fantasyland or Fantasyland where we had a left winger and a right winger that also could score goals, I would be like, play Havertz because he would bring them in and bring those two in to score the goals. But we don't. We need just one person to score a goal. And I think the most competent person to do that is Lukaku, regardless of what we might think of him.
We don't get those chances with Lukaku in the team.
Yeah, I know, but you're kind of playing with percentages with playing Lukaku. If you do get one, you'd want him to take it.
Then just play Lukaku on the right wing. Like, not right wing.
Does that really make sense? You know,
yeah,
like,
look
not right wing per se, but just playing like coming off the right.
In a two up top.
No,
yes, coming off the right.
No, you play him in a 3, but you play him on the right channel.
Yeah. 3 where Havertz is the false 9, but Lukaku is coming in from the right, but Lukaku is not dropping back.
Because didn't we do that in a game? We did.
We've done that. We have done that. Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah, we have done that before, I think. So
I mean, that could work. But look, I mean, I heard the things you guys were saying about Pulisic. Come on now, like, relax, dude.
Hold on.
He's a baller, bro.
Are you American? You American?
Why does that matter?
I'm semi-American. I'm Nigerian. I'm American. So
I rest my case.
What?
Why does that matter?
Why does
there's clear as day American bias. I don't know why.
I do not care about American bias, bro.
Am I American?
I'm coming here with facts.
There isn't an American bias.
Like, there's no bias.
Just as wants Pulisic sold in the summer.
No, just as only wants Pulisic sold because he can enjoy him at another club.
But I mean,
that's the only reason.
Not really as a Chelsea.
I need Pulisic to be sold so he could go shine. Because from more disrespect. No. This guy has superstars quality. I am telling you. He's fat. He's trying to say that he's just a little bit.
In our whole attack that has those superstar qualities you're talking about. That's Havertz. No other attacker we have has those.
That's cap, bro. That's cap. If you don't think Pulisic has superstar qualities.
So,
That's crazy.
Hold on. No, real quick.
Dropping back into 10. That great pass he made to Mount. Who is making that?
Hold on, real quick.
Make that pass.
Real quick. What do you define as superstar quality? Like, what players in current football has superstar quality? Can you let me know?
Look, I'm saying what I mean superstar qualities in terms of Pulisic, right? In our team, right? If you play him on the left wing, matter of fact, Tuchel played him on the left wing for 5 minutes. The first chance got saved. He put him on the right. I put Mount on the left. Like, what was that change for? Then second off,
protect Alonso.
Oh, no. I mean, at the end of the day, Pulisic is decent on defense too. I mean, but it's not. It's just. It could be the reason, but it was not a very good reason. Because kind of like.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing.
But anyways, hold on. As I was saying about Pulisic, right? Put him on the left wing. Superstar qualities. Put him on that left wing. The dude.
I doubt.
Yeah, left foot, left shot. I mean, left foot shot, right foot shot. He both footed, knows how to dribble.
He's not
has an eye for goal. He's in the right area in the box.
So once again, hold on. So once again,
relax for.
No. So once again, you're doing the same thing that.
No, he's not.
Hold on. So once again, you're doing the same thing that Johnny does for Mount. You're looking at everything else other than what
I'm not doing the same thing, Johnny. Are you crazy? Johnny is crazy.
Like,
I'm not crazy.
No. You're looking at.
Man will say.
You're looking at everything. You're looking at everything. Hold on. You're looking at everything else. You're looking at everything else he does than what we brought him to do. You're talking about he comes back on defense. Like, I give a fuck about that. We brought him in to be a dribbler.
I am talking about no. Do not say that. Do not say that, right? Let me speak.
Am I wrong?
Don't say that. You are completely wrong. I said that because I said Pulisic draws back on defense. I said that because
not as well as Matt.
I asked. Wait a minute. I asked because why did Tuchel switch Havertz? I mean Mount and Pulisic when Pulisic does draw back on defense too.
So I just want to. Okay, cool. Okay.
Not what you're saying.
He put Mount on the left because
exactly. I was talking about the game.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's
fine. Defensive than Pulisic.
Try again.
What do you mean try again? You still haven't contested any one of my points. We brought him in to be a dribbler, and overall, he carries the ball.
You're not bringing him to be a dribbler. What do you mean?
That's his key attribute. That's his key attribute. That's the best. Okay. So what's he best at? What is he best at? What's he best at?
He's a young talent, right? We brought a young talent, right? That is wrong.
Stop it.
He is right, bro. He was like,
listen, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay, another quick question. When did you start watching Pulisic?
I've started watching Pulisic since Dortmund. I mean, I started watching Pulisic since when it was growing up. Like,
okay, cool. So cool. So you've seen him since all the time. When you've watched him,
based
what
in
is
America.
it? Hold on.
What is it? When did Pulisic based in America?
He was playing.
I'm talking about like in the under rank, like the under 14s, the 7s. Come on now.
Hold on. Okay, cool.
No, I just don't know what club he played in America.
Not the club, the national.
I think
team.
it was like college football or something. I don't know. Regardless,
the national. Bro,
he played in one of the MLS teams, like youth academy. He did play in one.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Pulisic has been a coming up.
But hold on. So in all of your,
I didn't even.
No, shut up, W. Listen, in all of your time that you spent, what?
Who's W?
Motherfucker.
Can I say something?
In all of you,
yes.
About
time somebody said shut the fuck up to Boku Doku, man.
In all of your time watching Pulisic, what is his standout quality, attribute, anything?
I mean, he's a raw dribbling talent.
If you say raw talent again, I swear to God,
he is raw. I mean, what are you talking
about? That's not a quality. Being raw is my days. Don't ever cook food for anybody, please. Don't cook food.
Okay, he was a drip. He was what was it? He was a creative. Creative scorer.
Can I answer
he was a creative scorer.
Can I answer for you?
Okay, he was a creative scorer.
Hold on. Somebody in the comments has said that one of his key qualities was speed. if you actually look at it, Pulisic is he's not as fast as he once was. Like that. That's evident.
Okay, he doesn't need to be as fast as
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Bro,
Pulisic. So one of Pulisic's key attributes is already regressing. That's one. You say dribbling.
Man, bro,
Pulisic
stop that.
Pulisic,
Stop.
hold on.
How is he regressing?
His speed is because his speed. Hold on, stop interrupting me. His speed is regressing because he's actually getting slower. It's probably as a result of his injury. Hold on, brother. Listen, his speed is regressing because he's actually getting slower. And that's probably as a result of his injuries, which is another flaw in his game. That's one. Two, his dribbling. He's no longer beating. He's no longer beating players. He's not. He's carrying the ball forward.
Okay.
Hold on. He's carrying the ball forward, yes, but he's not He's not getting. He's carrying the ball when it's open space, but he's not beating. He's not getting going past players anymore.
That's another cap.
Everybody else? Am I the only one seeing this?
It's another cap.
It's another cap. Hold on, Bobo. You keep saying the cap
at the end of the day.
Every other word.
Let me make my point. Why say this cap? No. Why I'm saying this cap because check this out. In the system we're playing and the fullbacks we have that never overlap. When you have a guy that's a matter of fact, when has Pulisic even played the left wing to have the time to get the ball and dribble 1v1? Or he never has that chance.
He has played left wing in games this season.
Scored every time, and he's played
but hold on. But this is what I mean. But with this like this, hold on. But this is key stage 1 football. Look at using GA. Hold on. Using GA as a way to justify someone's performance. It's using GA to justify. You did, because you said, he scored them. Oh, Mark, please.
Okay, he scored and he played well every time he played.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bro, that's cap. Stop it, bro.
No, he didn't. Listen, I can pull out one game.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
Hold on, I can pull out a game.
Guys. Parview, stop. VJ, we haven't heard from you. What are you saying, man?
Yeah, I was trying to actually, but yeah. First thing, a good debate first of all on Pulisic. One thing that I have to talk about, the first thing that is that we have to understand is like I'm not sure who I don't have the names actually listed here, but then this is what I'd say, right? When we say we didn't bring a player for this particular reason, it doesn't have to be always the same reason as to what they performed previously in the previous club, right? Sorry.
I hear a lot of words.
Just carry on.
All right. So when someone has played a different sort of a role in their previous club, it doesn't have to be always the same kind of a talent or same kind of a skill set that needs to be expected in the same in the next club that they're going to. It is right to expect it, but if they don't do it and they do some other quality and they've shown some other quality, it's fine because they expect. I mean, they try and do something else on the pitch, like. Even consider Timo Werner. A lot of times when we talk about Timo Werner, the first thing that comes into mind is like people say, we brought him to score goals. But he's offering something different. We'll have to realize that he's offering something different. And it doesn't have to be always the same thing. Right? That's my first point. Okay. So that's my first point. The second point is that I've heard both of you guys' argument, and this is what I'd say, right? I mean, he's not as bad as what people make him out to be. But at the same time, he has a lot of aspects of his game that needs to be improved. And it's high time he improves that because the competition in the attacking spot has become increasingly heavy. When I say increasingly heavy, don't ask me if everyone is performing at their highest level, if all the attackers are scoring. The problem is none of them are scoring. So we'll have to actually see who is the best out of the worst, right? And if we do that, Pulisic might be behind in the list right now, and that's the concern for most of the people. So it doesn't mean when a player is in the team, it doesn't have to be always like his talent should be the only factor that we need to be considering. His performance and output as well needs to be considered into equation when we talk about his transfer value and stuff. Let's not forget he cost 60 million for us. He's not a cheap buy. Okay, so expecting some sort of a output from him is not wrong. I understand.
Okay.
Young talents. I understand young talents, and you'll have to give him time. but it also means that you have to show certain amount of either
And
talent or
facts.
result on the pitch
And
for
he's
you to
showing
even
it, though.
continuous chance.
He's
So
showing
I
it.
want.
And
Hold
wait,
on.
hold on.
Oh
Let
my
me say
days.
something. And
Oh,
look. It's sad
I'm
that
going.
Tuchel does not
I
look.
can handle no more Pulisic. I'll see you guys.
Look, I
I'll
mean,
be back.
wait. We
Peace.
can talk about Mount for all. We talk sometime. All right. Look, I'm gonna say something. It's not that we saying he's not lived up to. He's actually kind of lived up to not the 60 million because he's
His
still
price tag?
22. No. Look, at the end of the day, we didn't buy a finished product at 60 million. We brought in
I'm so
gonna
glad you
keep
brought
saying
that
it,
up.
a raw talent to come grow in the Chelsea team. I mean, we
Yes,
bought it
okay,
for
brilliant.
even the
Brilliant.
Let me ask
American.
you a
We
question.
bought it for the American
No,
value
okay, cool.
too.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, cool,
let me
cool.
finish. And for the fact that you say he's not repaid it, he very crucial in our Champions League run. I mean, the assist to Mount, one, the goal in the
Are you
Madrid game,
serious?
the overall performance in the
In the
Porto
semi-final.
game.
In the semi-final, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in the semifinal. I mean, the overall performance in the Porto game in the quarterfinals. I mean, even the finals when he came in as a sub, he played
No,
well, even though he missed that
Okay,
chance.
cool. Okay.
He
I
won that
think you
game.
said
No,
enough now. So hold on. No,
You guys
bro,
are saying you're
please.
He
saying
missed
he
a
doesn't
big
know how to
chance in the
finish. He
final,
finishes
remember?
like Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's what you were
No,
saying when I was off the
that's not what I
screen.
said.
Do you
That's what
think Chelsea's a good player?
Kudoki said. Hold on. No. I don't care about
Like
that.
what?
Listen. Hold on,
Hudson is a
just
good
real
player,
quick.
man.
Hold on. I want to go to the first thing. So, I don't know your name, but the point you made where you said that it's okay. Not you, by the way, dear. Like the first guy that went before. You said that it's okay for a player to come from a different team and provide something different or something like that. And to that, I'm just going to say respectfully, we're not Newcastle. We don't expect you. What you explained just then is literally Joe Linton. They expected a striker, they got a centre mid, and they're happy. And it's not the same thing. We bought Pulisic for a specific reason, and
We did not buy Pulisic for.
Can I ask you a question?
Where did you get that information?
No. Do you know why that's cap? Do you know why that's cap? And that's a
Bro,
load of
it's
nonsense.
such a garbage
No. Do you know why that is a load of nonsense? Why did we buy Victor Moses? Did we buy Victor Moses to play wing back? No,
but that's different. But that's different. How much did we spend on him? How much did we spend on him? How much did we spend on him? How much did we spend on him?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm finishing my point. We bought Victor Moses to play as a winger. He plays a wing back in us winning the league.
How much did we spend on him? How much did we spend on him?
It does not matter.
It does matter. It does matter. Okay, cool. Hold on. Okay, cool. No. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So now that you've said that, so if Pulisic ends up being an absolute top tier left wing back for the future, that's the LeBron James of soccer that you were talking about, the raw talent. That's we paid 60 million for left wing back. Is that now good?
Listen to yourself, bro.
Is that good now?
He should not be.
No. Because if that's good enough,
played as a left
hold
wing back.
on. If that's good enough, if that's good enough, then okay.
So you're telling me, if you're telling me if he becomes a world-class left wing back, that doesn't benefit our team and that doesn't help us going forward.
No. Yes, I agree.
Shut up.
I'm agreeing with you, bro.
Relax.
Okay. Hold on. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm not. With all due respect, I did not say shut up or nothing. I didn't insult you, right?
Don't need to say that.
Check it out. But like, look, I'm trying to say something, right? In a sense, he has not been. Look, Chelsea chopped and changed coaches, right? When Pulisic was playing under Lampard, he did not get that chance. But as soon as he got that chance and exploded, he became an important player for Lampard. And guess what? The next season, Lampard gave him that number 10 T-shirt, the number 10 jersey, because another coach came another coach came and saw Pulisic as just another guy in the team because a fresh start for everybody. And and that's how the system kind of makes this player like these players are just like these players are just you're in the system. You could get replaced, you could get chopped and changed. You're just in the system right now. The system is more important than the players. That's what Tuchel, that's what he's like giving the players and everything. So it just depends on like the coach and things and all that. Because to be honest, Tuchel is not giving Pulisic the best chance in the left wing for a couple run of games.
But that doesn't matter.
I'd like to respond to you.
That's this season, bro.
Do you know?
One sec. VJ. I want to hear VJ.
Yeah, just one thing, right? I'd like to respond on one thing that you talked about when you said we're not Newcastle, we're not taking anyone who we think was brought in for a different reason, and they do something different. First thing that we'll have to realize is that we as fans, right, we see football different from the managers who bring in players into the team, or the teams that bring in players into the team. When we see Timo Werner, all that we see is the 30 plus goals or the 10 plus assists, right? When we see Pulisic, we see a different aspect of his game in Borussia Dortmund, right? And that is us as fans. We see the output, we see what he has done in the Borussia Dortmund setup, and we don't know how this setup or how this particular success can be replicated into the new club, right? Only the manager or the coach, respectfully, knows how to do that. And maybe his plans bringing him into the squad is completely different than what we anticipated. And there's nothing wrong about it, right? And that's where I say, it's not that I'm supporting Pulisic or anything, but then we, as much as we talk football here, we're not as intelligent as the coaches or the managers who bring in players because they have a different objective or they have a different plan. They might have a different plan for players who are being brought in. So I wouldn't really agree to the point when we say, when we bring in a striker or when we bring in this player of this caliber, he's exactly supposed to do what he was doing there. I think if he gives something different, we still can take it as long as it suits the system, it suits the manager, it suits the.
Okay, wait, bro. But that that's right in some cases.
Stop.
But if you buy a finished product,
bro, he responded to me, bro. Relax. Okay, hold on.
Man,
listen. No. Everything that you said was 100% fine. I agree with that. As far as just giving something else that is worth like the money you paid for him, but the fact is, Pulisic isn't. He's just not, and he's still playing in the same position. And also to bring in the other point, he said
he's a squad player.
Hold on. And to bring in the point that you said that I'm saying you and you. I don't really know names, but that you said that Tuchel's not getting the best out of him, and I said that's irrelevant because Tuchel's not really getting the best out of anybody. Everyone's having to make up with what they get.
Just on attackers.
Do you know what I mean? So they have to fit into that the best they can. If not, they have to leave. It's survival of the fittest here. You can't just say,
and you telling me in that type of situation that Tuchel you telling me that in that situation, you know the context right now that you're spitting right now, that you talking right now. You tell him that Pulisic as a 22-year-old guy right now has not fulfilled that 60 million as a 22-year-old. Right now,
I'm not. No.
But because that's what you're trying to tell me.
No. It's literally not because I literally said. He is the reason. Okay, cool. The reason why I literally said, I said, of course he's not, bro. He's been there for like 3 years. Of course he's not going to meet the price tag. Of course, but what my point was, he's regressing. He's no longer
regressing.
Yes, he is. And I'm going to stand by that. He is. He's no longer
regressing because none of the attackers are even working. So
no. Hold on. His injuries are eating into his career. His speed has diminished. He's no longer dribbling past plays like he once was. So therefore, I think you should just look at. It's literally like holding stocks on something that is clearly plummeting.
That's bro. Your eyes are just deceiving you, bro.
No. You're looking at football. Hold on. You're looking at football for your blue, red, and white tinted glasses.
No, I'm not. Stop that. Stop that BS. No, I'm not. I'm not.
You literally are.
No, stop it. I'm a Chelsea fan before I even came to America. So just stop. So you're looking at your blue. No, enough. Cut it. So try again.
Cool.
All right,
cool.
Guys, I'm wrapping up the stream anyway. But big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Yet another carnage stream. We'll leave you with what would have potentially got us to win. Until the next stream, take care, like and subscribe, and as always, up the fuck.